Alexa, play the Panels on Pages podcast on Amazon Music.
Here's the Panels on Pages Pop, cast from Amazon Music, playing the latest episode.
We ready to roll?
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Hey man, I just show up.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez.
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Nyes.
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman.
Is Jose on the show tonight?
He says he's coming.
It's like Elton John all over again, just minus the death threats.
Kelly Harris.
Reach your hand in your pants there, big boy. That's not me. I don't sound like that anymore.
And our good buddy Mahoney.
Hey, Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
We can do just glorious, wonderful things on our phones, people.
No one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's gonna be great. I mean, obviously, I think it'll be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire! Your dick's so hot!
Come on. It's so good.
It's pretty good. It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
Put that in the intro.
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
It seems like the concept that would run its course very quickly. Whew, oh man, that went live right at the end of a real big quality yawn. That was almost some real special shit just now. What's going on, everybody? Today is Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020, and this is episode number 530 of the Panels on Pages podcast. I am your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. Joining me tonight, we got Mr. Jason Nyes.
Fuck you, Randy.
Kelly Harris.
Did someone say little bitch?
And Mahoney's here.
You guys, wait until you hear what happened in fantasy football this week.
Yeah, you can hear all about it tomorrow.
Well,
on that other podcast.
Well, it's scheduled for Wednesday, but we're gonna have to postpone it till Thursday again this week.
Oh, isn't that a fucking shame?
Jose's out of town, so we want to wait to bring him in because it was him against Mahoney this week. So
yeah, you don't want to have a big fucking asterisk by the whole thing. You want to make sure he's there.
That's right.
Lee, let me give you a quick update, though. I won.
Hey, all right. You know, look, lots of people got podcasts these days. You know, like it's not like it's a special thing. I like to say that I've been podcasting so long. I used to have to tell people what a podcast was.
It's true.
That's how long we've been at this fucking game.
But you always say, no, I don't have a podcast.
Yeah, only once or twice when it's someone I know that definitely does not need to hear this. But I don't know if many people that have their own podcast have ever been tempted to mute a hashtag about their own podcast. Because there was a time yesterday I'm like, fuck, I should just turn this shit off. Everybody's gonna be fucking play-by-plays of my football team. Like, this is upsetting. I don't care for this one bit.
Well, you could have stopped it a lot sooner had you at least acknowledged it on Twitter, because then the bit would have come to fruition. But then we got nothing out of you. We got silence. Not even in private were you like, what the fuck? Why is everybody fucking tweeting at me about Pop Fantasy
You knew what
Football?
the deal was.
Fucking Vetter in the Discord posted something in the Popcast thread earlier, and he's like, hey, so I don't have a Twitter, so how do I like annoy Lee on Sundays? And I deleted that shit, and I messaged him like, motherfucker, we're trying to keep this on the down low.
It's fucking great. You're all terrible people. I'm glad you're my friends.
Oh, we're just going to do all the bits from the opener tonight.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
No, I don't sound like that anymore.
Oh my god. So yeah, been a pretty cool week, man. Went out, had like a proper date with my lady, went out and bumming a little bit, went out into the world.
It's scary out
like
there.
A real rebel.
Did a homeless spit in your mouth?
No, it's nowhere near as bad as it was, man. Like everybody's wearing their masks, like no one's fucking around. Like it's kind of nice, you know what I mean? Like it's okay. And you don't always know when you see something that you know you'll remember forever. Like there are things you remember forever, obviously, but like you don't always know at that moment, oh, this is going in the file and it's never going away. But I saw something in our adventures that I know for a fact I will never, ever forget.
Oh, I'm so
It's
excited.
in there forever. I hate that there was no way to properly take a photo or better yet a video of this because it's so outlandish that it sounds unbelievable. So we're at the Target looking for turtles. I think this is before Kelly found the turtles. Spoilers for later.
Oh, man.
Spoilers, jeez.
I'm looking for turtles because I want to be a hero for my boy. And like you've seen a woman breastfeeding in public before, right?
Oh,
You know
hell
what it
yeah.
looks like.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
it looks like they're typically they're seated, and they got the baby up, and they're kind of like doing like holding the baby with both hands, like you do with a baby, and maybe they've got like some kind of a blanket on for modesty or what have you. Like that's typically
I know where
how
this
it works.
is going. The kid was like 15.
No, the kid was, let's say one-ish, maybe 15 months. So like
They're in
definitely
the
not a
cart,
baby
aren't
baby.
they? They're just sitting in the seat, aren't they?
No. You're not even close of how
Oh,
upsetting
no.
this was.
Please tell me
Okay.
she's like just squirting it in his mouth.
We rounded the corner, and there was
Big
a
ass
woman.
Yeah.
Dude, she had one hand over the back of this baby, right?
Okay.
Like you're carrying like a sack of potatoes or something, right?
Yeah.
And just had it crammed up under her t-shirt.
Oh no.
Just walking around the aisle, like just cramming a baby up her shirt. So we round the corner, and we just see like legs dangling from underneath, and this baby's just like hanging on to her titty like a Garfield windshield cling.
Oh no.
Just clamping on. It stopped me in my tracks. And Nicole and I, both wearing masks, but I think we both knew that our mouths were wide open. I don't think you didn't need to see it to know that's what was going on. But she was just walking around, like just with the legs dangling out of her Rolling Stones t-shirt, as this kid
Oh my gosh.
goes to town on that left boob. And then we're frozen. Like we can't move. Like she's a T-Rex. Like if we move, maybe she won't see that we're there staring. And I try not to stare. And then finally she goes, "Are you done?" And then you hear straight up heard this kid pop off the titty, and then she just lifts her whole fucking shirt up and pulls this kid down. Like, all right, let's get back to business. It was
Oh my gosh.
it was incredible.
What
And
if
then she looks at you and goes, "It's a living."
What if she didn't even know that kid?
It
All right, run along now.
It was fucking wild. And of course, because this happened, we kind of kept running into her and her kid and her husband like the entire time we're at the store. And it's like, and you want to take big swing? Wild guess. You guys think this bitch was wearing a mask?
I'm gonna go with no.
Definitely was not.
We know
And
the
then-
baby wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
And then was the husband just like, "Daddy wants a snack"?
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Every time you ran into her was another family member hanging off of her tit.
Dad was wearing camouflage cargo shorts.
Yeah.
Respect.
How could
Yeah.
you tell?
Yeah, it's all there.
You could see them?
It was fucking nuts. It was absolutely wild. But otherwise, it was a pleasant outing. And shit, that was pleasant because again, it was amazing. It was like, I'll never get that image out of my head. And Nicole said the same thing. She was like, "I can't believe we're not able to document that some way. No one's gonna believe this." And I'm like, "I know, but I just took notes so I could talk about it on the show too."
Hell yeah. What do you mean we're not going to be able to document this? This is going to be able to be downloaded on all of your podcast apps.
All
That's right.
major and minor platforms for podcasts. Oh my god, that shit was nuts. Otherwise,
Ask
It was-
Alexa to play the one where the kid was being breastfed in the middle of Target.
Just one-handed. Just one hand under the t-shirt.
Then Alexa's like, which episode in particular are you talking about? I have 5.
And Mahoney's like, hold on, I got a spreadsheet to upload.
I'll
Hey,
send it to
Alexa, play the one where the kid kicks a rock hard shit down an Aldi aisle.
Oh, I need to find that one for a podcast
Ooh,
classic.
boy, that's a story. Like, holy shit, that's a story. Oh, God. So otherwise, been pretty cool, pretty chill. Thanks to the fucking, Walmart, not Walmart, Fortnite thing with all the Marvel characters, and the fact that I'm really putting in 110% on my last days at work here. Been playing Fortnite at my desk, and like a real incel, I bought myself a special grip for my Switch, so it feels more comfortable in my hands.
Oh, is that one of
There you
those
go.
where you can plug in your fleshlight?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You put it in the bottom, like where it charges. You see.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it pulses to you shooting in Fortnite.
But really, no bullshit. It is pretty fucking dope, and it was like $9, and I feel like a real piece of shit for owning it, but it does make it a lot more pleasant.
No.
And it's like the Tempur-Pedic mattress of hands.
Yes.
Yeah,
We talked about this.
you gotta do
We
some
did.
nice stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, and I generally am fully on board. But
Now, you did the same thing with your little wrist rest for your desk.
well, that was a fucking game changer. what
right,
that was.
exactly.
Yeah, but I come up and I'm like, hey, look what I got. And Nicole goes, is that for your Fortnite, big boy? And I'm like, yeah. And that's why I feel like a real piece of shit, because she sees right through it. She knows what's going on here.
Well, that's the kind of sentence that really depends on the type of tone that she's saying it in. Is that
That was the exact tone.
Is that for your Fortnite there, big boy? Is that
No,
for
it
your
definitely wasn't
Fortnite
that.
there, big boy?
Wasn't that either. It was a lot more uppy at the end. Like, yeah, she knows what's up.
That
for
Fortnite there, big boy.
That was it exactly. Yeah.
You're gonna
But,
make me come.
Or I'm gonna kick your butt. But no, otherwise it's been really cool. Jax has gotten way into aliens since I was playing that alien game, and I found some of my old Kenner aliens,
Oh man.
and he found, and we found they have these little kind of cheap aliens at Walmart right now that are pretty cool. They're all these really weird colors, but the sculpts are really neat. They have like a big queen that's like $20. Like, they're really, really dope. And turns out, man, you can get those Kenner aliens on eBay for fucking cheap. Like, they're not expensive at all, man. So I picked up a couple of those for him for his little ticket rewards, which is still going very well, by the way.
Hell
If you have a
yeah.
kid, highly recommend the ticket system. Very good.
Man.
Fucking bribe him into goodness.
He is thriving in quarantine.
He really is. He's all about it. So while we're at Target, I happened upon all 3 of the Decepticon Seeker jets, the new ones, like the Thundercracker and Skywarper in a 2-pack at Target. Very, very difficult to find. Like, people are scalping it for like damn near double on mine right now. Very hard to find. And so, I told myself, like, look, I'm not gonna stress about it. If I happen upon all 3 of them, I'll get all 3 of them. Guess what? Happen upon all 3 of them. Fucking stoked. And they are, by the way, outstanding. Like, that Starscream mold that they use for these in the Earthrise series for Transformers is tremendous. It's so good. It's thick. There's no hollow spots on it. It's hefty. It's got some bulk to it. Like, it's an excellent figure. They're awesome. So, I'm going to replace the old classics ones that I've had for, like, probably close to 15 years. I've had these other ones. They're different time for an upgrade. Nothing wrong with it. So I took them down. But again, one of those, I think it was the Skywarp, was also in a Target 2-pack back in the day. So it's kind of rare. So you can get, for a set of the 3, you can make a good little chunk of change on it on eBay or, on a fucking, Facebook group or whatever. So I'll sell them, recoup some of the costs, and it'll be rad. So I go down and I'm taking a couple of photos, and Jack shimmies on up. He's like, "Hey, what you doing?" I said, "I'm taking some pictures of these Decepticons." He goes, "What for?" I said, "I'm gonna sell them. So I'm gonna sell them online." He says, how about you sell them to me? And I'm like, sell them to you, huh? He goes, come on, man, I'll take care of them. I was like, well, I guess I'll be making no money off these Decepticons after all, and now they belong to you, you cracked little fucker. He's like, yeah. And he walked
Sell
away.
them to me for the promise of a better life.
Yeah, he was like, yeah. He was fucking stoked.
What a rad dude.
Tries
That
a hard
kid's-
bargain.
That kid is clever. Oh, God, he's too clever. Too clever for my own good, that's for damn sure. Yeah, what you got going on, Nice?
So you said that people are starting to behave themselves around your neck of the woods. Well, not so much around here. So we were doing some painting this weekend, and we had to make a trip to the local big box home improvement store. And we get all of our shit, and I've been to this. It's a Lowe's home improvement. I've been to this specific store before recently, and because it's a hardware store, there is a bunch of old white dudes that frequent that don't wear masks. That's just the long and the short of it. They're not gonna wear masks. They never wore a mask. That's just the way it is, and that's fine. We're wearing our masks. We're gonna get in, get out, not fuck with you. So we get in line behind these two dirtbags. And the lead dirtbag, I mean, they both have to be over 50. One's probably 70 something. Just the real type you can imagine that doesn't wear masks and is proud of it. Like, not only do they not wear masks, but they refuse to do their shirt laundry. That type of guy.
It's it's the kind where you look at him and your first thought is, why aren't you dead yet?
Yes. So there's this.
The first thought is, why aren't you dead yet? The second thought is, this guy's definitely punched a woman before, right?
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like, his wife is probably at home with a black eye right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this poor little old lady working the register, she's got a mask, and me and Mary walk up and we're wearing masks. And apropos of nothing, he just starts spouting off at the mouth, talking about he can't wait until Trump gets reelected and we can get rid of all these masks. And it's not like in that moment he was being told to wear a mask or required to wear a mask or anyone was bothering him about wearing a mask. He just figured it was his time.
I've said this many a time before, but white people want to be oppressed badly.
So much.
So badly they want it.
Yes, oppress on my nuts, Kelly.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
They want it so bad.
But he continued. Like, that wasn't it. He says he can't wait until Trump gets reelected so we can get rid of these masks. Then he's like, did you hear? If Biden wins, he's going to require us to wear masks for the rest of our lives.
Good.
Took his
Then
stuff.
I have to see your fucking stupid teeth.
You can't even take them off to kiss your sister anymore.
They fucking finished their purchase and walked away, and that was the end of it. And it's like, that's so sick in your head that not only were you not being forced to wear masks, you weren't wearing masks, you weren't being forced to wear a mask, but you still felt the need to comment on mask requirements. Like,
and the bleak dark future where I don't know, you just don't see a chin anymore.
Yeah. Like, you're more worried about the masks than anyone wearing them.
Yeah.
It offends you so much. I just thought it was wild. I told Mary later on I wished we had followed him home. Just so, like, I could, like, find out...
Set his house on fire.
Just so I could find out who he is and then attend his funeral. I wanted to play the long game on the whole thing.
Yeah, no, that's good.
And then...
Get a mask, of course.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Even if it's 10 years from now and there's no reason.
And then, other than that, my week's been kind of chill. We got one more update.
Where are the turtles? Where are they?
All right, so first, if you're watching on YouTube, I've got a picture. Lee was in a Walmart, not the Target where the lady had her tit out, in a Walmart, and actually found a NECA Super Shredder on the shelves.
Yeah, and today I saw the 2 Turtle 2-packs.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't even fucking That
in the wild.
That happened after I had set this all up. And it shows that nature is returning. Like,
Yep.
you know, they started releasing these things in July, and at the end of September, they're finally starting to hit shelves, or at least are in enough supply to where they're just there when you walk up. That's fucking wild to me.
Yeah, that shredder was definitely gone when I went back today.
Yes.
But they said they had one of each of the Turtle 2-packs. And there was a moment where I'm like, I should probably get these.
Yeah.
Don't do
So
it.
those weren't there when you last went.
No.
So that means in that time, someone stocked something.
Yeah, they had that. They had the Turtle 2-packs, and they had probably a dozen of the Ultimate Sam figure from Trick or Treat, which is a really cool figure, but came out like, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are kind of old by now.
But still kind of
so-
cool, like as if they're restocking for Halloween. But
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Which is pretty cool. Like I'm super on board for that. Like they should, put stuff like that out every once in a while. They don't need to be fucking vaulted forever.
yeah. So not only did Lee find this Super Shredder, but I'm over at Jose's late last week, and we're watching some Deadwood. And when we're watching Deadwood, I'm not looking at my phone. I have my phone on silent. And we're sitting there.
What?
Hey, Mahoney, did you hear that?
What? What?
And we're sitting there, and Jose goes, "You see this?" And he holds up his phone, and it's this picture, and it's from Kelly. And I said, "No, I haven't seen that." And he says, "Well, he's fucking trying to get your attention." And I look at my phone.
I'm just in the Target going, nice. Nice, wake up.
Yeah, I look at my phone, and there's all these messages from Kelly and a picture of the fucking musical mutagen tour 4-pack in his heroic hands. And he's like, "You still need this?" And I go, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes, get it right now." So yes, I thank you, Kelly, for coming through big time on that one. I immediately forwarded that picture to Mary, and I said, "Hey, Kelly just found this. I told him to pull the trigger on it." And she goes, Is that the one you've been looking for? Is the nightmare finally over?" And you best believe it is. We're so close. Like the one release that's currently out that I do not have that I'm still looking for is the animated Casey Jones with Foot Soldier. But besides that, the only really thing that I kind of wanted was another 2-pack of movie Foot Soldiers to kind of fill out my Foot Soldier ranks. And then lo and behold, yesterday, Shark posted in the Discord, he says, "Nice, look what I found, some fucking Foot Soldier 2-packs at Walmart." And I was on the fence for a second there, and I was like, "No, fucking get him, please, send him to me right now." He's like,
I mean, those are really cool to have a few of.
yes,
Yeah.
especially with as many Turtles and Casey Jones and whatever. Like they need to fucking fight some people, you know?
You need at least 4 foot soldiers
Exactly.
to fight, like 6 good guys.
Exactly.
What the hell is that My Hero Academia thing next to it, I wonder?
Huh?
Matt, go back.
Yeah.
Take a picture to just the right.
It's
What's
probably
this random box that just says My Hero Academia?
You're
Some random
probably
box of bullshit.
yeah, you're probably right on the nose. It's probably a random box of bullshit.
It's a T-shirt, a guitar pick.
A ticket stub.
Yeah.
So yeah, I told Shark to pull the trigger on that, and he sent me the next picture. He's like, "Oh, I didn't even wait for you to tell me to grab them. I grabbed them both anyhow." And he has a picture of both of them in his car in a bag. He's like, I figured if you didn't want them, I'd be able to flip them somehow. So thank you to my hero Kelly and my other hero Shark. Shark's been having a tough week, and he's still out there looking for turtles for your boy. So
Good dude.
Yeah.
Good dude.
It's been a long journey, and I feel like I tried to put enough good karma out there into the world so that it would come back to me eventually, and it did. And I got my boys looking out for me, and it's just I've got what $300 worth of orders out to NECA right now that still haven't shipped. But, my collection is almost fucking complete. All I really need at this point...
It's going to be so fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be so cool.
All I really need at this point is animated Splinter Baxter, which are going to be a 2-pack. I love me some Rat King, so I'm going to need that Rat King 2-pack. But unless they
What's
start
in the 2-pack with Rat King?
I think that's Rat King and Vernon, and then Vernon has the head where he turns into the giant rat, or he turns into were-rat,
okay.
which is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't need those rock soldiers. I don't need the damn Triceratons. But depending on what else kind of movie stuff they release, I will have to consider. But I'm getting towards the end, fellas. Pretty soon, not gonna have to play this sounder anymore. So.
It'll be a sad day. It'll be like Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark all over again. Just ready to retire the sound.
But hey, and then it came back years later.
Yeah,
it did. I made you guys watch a YouTube video.
Yeah, in 2 years he's gonna be like, someone find me a Tatsu. I need the Tatsu and Kino 2-pack.
Yeah, by the time the Tatsu and Kino 2-pack comes out, they're gonna be flooding the shelves.
Awesome. Yeah, I got a big NECA 2-pack coming my way tomorrow. As a matter of fact, got the Predator Bad Bloods coming in. It's pretty exciting. I fell on that Predator hole real fast. 2 months ago, I had 1 Predator. I'm about to have 9 as of tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's wild because what's interesting is at least with Predators, they're different characters. I got my first NECA Pennywise figure, and before I knew it, I had 8. And it's all the same dude.
Yeah, I had a couple of those today too at the store, and it's a Pennywise with the bloody face and shit like that. And he had the severed Georgie arm. It's very cool.
Oh
it's
man,
really neat.
Yeah, that was a GameStop exclusive.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So there's just no fucking rules anymore. Put that shit out anywhere now. So yeah, I ordered what else? What was it? One of them I got on eBay. I forget what it was. It might have been the Broken Tusk from the comics Predator. Really cool. Got it from the NECA store on eBay. Shipping was $10, and I was like, okay, sure is. Not 15, not 22, just a reasonable $10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when I hit Kelly up on PayPal for the musical mutagen, I was like, all right, so it was $125. I'll throw in $15 for shipping because that's just what I'm used to paying for NECA.
But to be fair, for a box that size, that might not have been that far off, actually.
Yeah, no, that'll probably be pretty close to it. I'm gonna try and I boxed it up, so I'll ship it out either tomorrow morning if I have the chance before work or Thursday.
It's all right. I'm patient.
Yeah, at this point, what's a couple of days?
Yeah, for real. If you need a couple extra bucks, let me know, homie.
Okay.
Good stuff. What's going on, Kelly?
So, let me tell the story of why I was in a Target that was the first time I'd been in a store since everything had gone down.
Oh my god, for real?
Really?
Outside of going to the grocery store or my work. That was the first time I'd been inside a store since.
They've probably been there this whole time.
But so, I had taken Friday off because I just felt like having a 4-day weekend, and the 3D Mario All-Stars collection came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
Play
cool.
Mario 64. It's pretty great. Pretty fun.
But at the same time, though, I will say for that game, it does show its age.
Oh, for sure.
The wildest thing about that game to me is that in the beginning, they need to show you there's a little man with a camera that follows you around because it needed to contextualize this camera in the 3D space.
But it's always done that, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just that's nothing we think about now.
Yeah. Right.
Like back then, they had to contextualize it somehow and be like, "This is why the camera moves like this. You're controlling the little man behind you."
Little Lakitu there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so that was coming out. So I was like, "All right, cool. I'll play that Friday." So I'm looking at my Amazon account on Thursday, and I'm like, "They still haven't shipped this game. This comes out tomorrow. Everywhere's selling out of this game. They're gonna fuck me, aren't they?"
Yeah.
So Friday morning hits. Look at my phone. Still no ship notification, but there is an email from Amazon. I'm like, all right, here it is. And they're like, oh, we don't know when we'll be able to send you a copy, so it's gonna be delayed. I'm like, you fucks. All right, guess I'm going to Target. So go to Target, get in there, walk over to the video games. And I look and walk past. There's a big old display of them with a ton of games. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm getting one of those. So I'll go check out the NECA stuff first. And there it is. There's the thing. And I quick take the picture, and I'm frantically messaging Nice and go, wake up. And finally get the reply. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can go talk to the salesperson at the electronics desk and have them get the game for me.
Hell yeah. Take that security thing off the turtles.
Yep. So he goes and gets it. And after he's done ringing me through it, he hands me a sheet of magnets. Like Target had like some exclusive thing where you get a sheet of magnets, one for each game.
Oh, that's interesting.
Fuck yeah. Didn't get that from Amazon. Like, so thank you, Amazon, because you fucked me over. I got this sweet free magnets, and I found the turtles.
Hell yeah.
It's like, all right, this is good. So go, get back in the car, look at my phone. There's a notification from Amazon. They're like, hey, we shipped out your game. It's like, nope.
Tickets.
Refuse shipment. Send that shit right back. It's like, you had your chance, and you blew it.
This could be us, but you playing.
Yeah. Look, I pre-ordered that shit the day it was announced. You can send it to me the day it comes out instead of waiting and be like, oh, we don't know if we'll have one for you. Dicks.
Fuck you, Jeff
Well, it worked
Bezos.
out.
Yeah.
All worked out. Yeah, I haven't been up to much. Just been kind of sitting around. I'm on the last Gamera movie.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
Yeah.
You been watching them shits in the shower?
You should.
Yeah, I'm on the last one right now, and this is the Gamera the Brave, which a lot of people don't like because it's very much a kids movie.
No one here is fun as Gamera the chicken shit.
No, but it's pretty great so far. Like it's a cute kids movie. But then of course you have Gamera bleeding buckets because that's what he does.
And he's also for the children.
Yeah, like you can't have a Gamera movie where he doesn't just bleed green fucking everywhere. Like that's just a requirement apparently.
Too many light
But,
tubes.
Yeah, but like in this movie, he's a little turtle for a while. Like a kid finds him in his egg, and he's a little guy, and then he's normal turtle size, and he starts flying around. It's very cute.
Radical.
Yeah. Well, that's like there's a bit. He's like flying outside the window, and the girl across the street sees him, and she screams, and then Gamera goes ah! and flies around. Like this is all great. I don't know why people don't like this. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm done with Gamera. Well, I know one thing I am going to watch though is Godzilla or GMK, Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah All Out Attack, because that one is directed by the dude that directed the '90s Gamera trilogy.
Oh, that's cool. All right, that'll be good then.
And it's very much his like idea of Godzilla just being this monster of hate. And like I guess in this one, it's totally off on its own. It doesn't tie into any of the other Godzilla movies aside from the first one. And Godzilla is the manifestation of all the dead people who were killed by the atomic bomb.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like he very much has an idea of what Gamera is and what Godzilla is, and I'm very interested in that take.
Those sound like wildly different things.
Yeah. Well, his Gamera, is the guardian of the universe.
Right.
Helps everyone. And man, just finishing up those movies, the Heisei trilogy, those are so good. I think that third movie might be one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah, I'll never forget, because Kelly got me that trilogy a couple years ago for Christmas. And it'd been a while since I'd seen a Gamera movie, so I forgot that his legs turn into rockets for no reason. He can fly.
What?
So he's fighting that big bird creature. He's outside the baseball stadium, which again looks incredible.
Oh, that scene's amazing.
Their miniature work is tremendous. And the bird thing flies away, and his legs turn into rockets and he starts to fly. And I jump off the couch. I'm like, oh, that's fucking right. This is awesome. I get so excited when his legs turned into rockets for no reason.
Yeah, Yeah,
But,
there's
if
bits
his
in
legs
that
didn't turn
movie.
into rockets. How could he fly? They had to turn into rockets, Mahoney.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I mean, what turtle can't turn their legs into rockets?
There's bits in the like bonus features where I see stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute, those buildings weren't real? Like, because there's entire bits where I'm like, okay, he didn't destroy those. Those are obviously like, like composited in. I'm like, no, those are all fake too. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
like the miniature work
fucking
in
great.
this movie is insane. The amount of detail they put into it is nuts. Like I don't think there's been a movie before or since that had such convincing miniature work.
Kelly, that giant Godzilla zipline thing, the images you posted of it being under construction is fucking wild. Have you guys
That thing
seen
looks
this?
nuts.
It's absolutely insane.
Oh my god.
So you zipline into his fucking mouth.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
It's nuts.
Don't you just wish this was your house, Kelly?
I mean, yeah.
Like you live
Yeah.
in this little green building and then Godzilla just watches over you.
Yeah. It's the guardian spirits.
He's like, leave the packages on the doorstep. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
That's awesome. What's going on,
And then
Mahoney?
while we were starting the show, I was
Oh.
scrolling through my Twitter feed, and there was they're remaking the great Yokai War again. It looks like I'm very excited.
Oh,
about
really?
that. Yeah, this will be the third version of it.
Huh.
Hopefully, they don't call
That'll
it Spook Warfare.
Oh my.
Ooh.
That's the name of a movie.
Is
I
that a
can't believe-
concern?
That's in the original
yeah,
Yokai
yeah.
trilogy. That's the second one. There's the Great Yokai War. There's Spook Warfare, and I can't remember what the other one is.
Yeah, but they're ghosts.
well-
They're ghosts, right?
Yeah, they're ghosts.
I mean, you can.
I didn't
use-
realize that was a bad thing to say for a long time because they'd always called spooky things spooks in the Winnie the Pooh Halloween specials.
Sure.
Well, yeah, I think it's all about context. I don't think there's anything
Yeah.
inherently wrong with spooky things being spook. I think it's fine. It's
Yeah.
all about context. It's really, really about context.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had.
But
some,
then I learned never to say that I was going to be a spook for Halloween in public.
Oops.
I was like, what?
Why is
Like,
everybody looking at me that
The
way?
spooky thing? Like,
You
you
don't
guys
like a
never
ghost.
seen Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a ghost. My friend's gonna be a bundle of sticks. We're gonna. I'm. It's a couple's costume.
What you got, Mahoney? What's happening?
Oh my god, Lee. So, obviously on Wednesdays, but this week Thursday, we're doing our fantasy football show, and it's great. And the first episode aired last week, and you should all tune in and download and listen to it. You can even just yell over to your smart speaker and tell them to play it for you, and
Yeah.
that'll be great.
Yeah.
It
So
sure will.
the Popcast and Pop Fantasy Football are now available on Amazon Music, so you can just talk to your Alexa and be like, "Hey, play this." And it'll
Your
be like,
Google Robot will do the same thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's also
Yeah.
on Google Podcasts. We're everywhere. God damn it!
pretty cool.
It's amazing. So, Lee, you pulled out a surprising victory. I know that you like to hear about how your team did since
Oh
you
yeah, I mean,
refused-
that's my award-winning strategy.
That's right. Since you refused to come on the real podcast, I know we get very sensitive about who got stomped on, but you beat Nye's 126.5 to 89.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I watched all the action on Twitter.
It was wild.
I deserved it for sicking everybody on you on Twitter.
Well, I don't know what I did to deserve the beating I got, because I got destroyed 119.5 to 72.5.
Oh God.
Yeah. 72.5. Now,
You were
To be
neck and
fair-
neck with Jose for the longest time.
I know. And then he pulled away. It was very clear I was not going to win. And it was real close where Mary may have gotten a worse score, and your score over 2 weeks may have been worse than mine. And I said, you know what? Because this week, Lee, you may not have realized, but a whole bunch of people got injured. A whole bunch of people got injured. And what that means is the waiver wire picks are going to be
What that means
really,
is my plan is coming to fruition.
really impactful. So I was like, I'm definitely not going to win. I'm going to go ahead and sit my running back and get myself the number 1 waiver pick.
You motherfucker!
Yep. I sat him right down. And I am in prime position. I got my choice of anybody I want. Can't wait.
Let's talk, because I got number 2, right?
You do. So, yeah. Terrible week for me, doing well, but pretty good week for me getting that waiver pick. So, I'll at least take solace in that. But when I wasn't doing that, Lee, you know what I was up to. Just watching Toks.
Tick-tock, motherfucker!
All right, Lee. This
Oh
talk,
no.
Oh God.
you are gonna love this.
We are
So-
coming in hot.
This one, we are coming in hot. Kelly loves cats. Cat loves cats. Everybody loves cats. But this
Fucking hate cats.
this cat's got a real problem, Lee.
Becky, do you care to comment on the allegations that you peed in the washing machine? Are you aware that some of the people who use this washing machine are gay? How will you address your homophobia? Are you aware that urination in a public space qualifies you to be a sex offender? Are you aware that while these people are working from home, their home is technically their workplace, and you licking your asshole inside that workplace is harassment? Jackie, why are you hiding? Jackie, how do you respond to your castmates in the Cat in the Hat reboot demanding you be recast? Jackie, how do you respond to critics who say that only a Jim Carrey should play a Jim Carrey cat, and by taking this role, you're silencing the Jim Carrey community? The Jim Carrey community needs answers. Is it true you pay your staff in hisses? Any word on your Netflix special Triggered? Is it true you're not voting? Will you still be moving forward playing the Siamese cats in Lady and the Tramp reboot? And while we're at it, why did you take that role? Those cats were so racist. Jackie, why did you tweet that we're too hard on Kevin Spacey? Why did you tweet the phrase Bill Cosby, What does that mean?
I feel bad for that cat, and I hate cats. Like, cats are assholes, but I'm like, leave that fucking cat alone. I hope he pisses in your sheets.
Well,
I don't know. That cat sounds like it's got some pretty offensive tweets out there.
Yeah. Pissed in her washing machine or dryer or whatever.
That white girl just talked to her cat more than I've talked to any cat in my house in the last 9 years combined.
That was a very long talk.
Yeah, I didn't think they could go that long.
Yeah.
Like, I kept waiting for it to end because I thought there was like a limit, like a tout. You know, they can only go so long.
Oh no.
Or is it like Twitter and they fucking bump the character count up on these talks?
No, it's a minute. A minute is the max, but that felt like 3 hours.
A minute is a long talk.
All right, sorry for keeping you all waiting there. I just scored the victory in my Fortnite game, so you had to talk about the cat there to fill in while I finished off this last person.
Oh, I had plenty to talk about with this fucking cat.
Don't worry about it. All right, Lee. This next one is not nearly as long, but this one I picked specifically for you.
What? Oh, right now. Earn is right now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Right? Who among us is not feeling stressed? So here's this girl. Her mom says that she's got a lot on her plate, and she's got great life advice. Just eat it.
No, just eat it.
Just eat it.
Just eat it.
So, Lee, the next
Really?
time you're feeling stressed and you got a lot on your plate, just eat it, dude.
Just eat it.
I think my current situation has not been from a lack of just eating it.
And just think about this chick popping and locking.
I recognize this chick.
Oh, I don't
really
know
hated
where.
this one.
No, that's not
Oh, I don't
true.
like this at all. I hate
No,
this
you
one.
loved it.
No, I don't like her.
All right. Well, the
kinda
dancing
want-
and
I
the
want
life
something bad to
advice.
happen to her.
The dancing
the
and the life
fuck?
advice didn't do it. But how about the eating part, right?
No,
the eating
God
part's
damn
pretty
it.
good.
What is she? God.
This is just a chick in her car with a full head of iceberg lettuce. What could go
I'm
wrong?
on my lunch break, so I figured I'd show you what I eat for lunch. So I have my iceberg right here, and then I have my ranch.
That's the biggest ball of ranch I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no.
Well, she needs it. Look at how
No,
much she put on there.
no.
Oh
no.
yeah.
No, if you don't
Takes
like
a bite
ranch,
like an.
you can use Like mustard
No.
or ketchup.
You stop
Put
that.
ketchup on your lettuce.
No.
It's all in her nose.
Please stop.
Eat it, Katie.
Eat it, Katie. That's your fucking handle. Eat it, Katie.
She is taking bites out of that thing of lettuce like a fucking apple, just covering her face in ranch dressing.
Do not like.
We have talked about these talk people before, and Naya said something a few weeks ago that I think really applies. Like, this chick, she was definitely an early Tumblr adopter as well.
Yeah, for
She
sure.
had a very dense Tumblr.
It's probably we're probably a month away from this chick actually having an endorsement deal with Hidden Valley Ranch.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not care for that one one bit.
Oof.
All right.
Oh
so
for 3
you weren't
so
a fan
far.
of the lettuce.
Fuck.
You weren't a fan of the lettuce. We know you like glizzies.
God damn it.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but you should know that in one container of M&M minis, you can fit a whole Kirkland signature all beef hot dog. You don't need to cut it up. There's no holes. Just pop the top on. It fits perfectly. Take it as a snack. Bring it anywhere. You're welcome.
She called it a hot dog, so it's all right.
Oh, okay. So you're in. You like this plan?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if ever you're out with Kelly and he's got himself a little thing of M&M minis, be prepared. It's probably a hot dog.
Yeah.
Lee?
Okay. 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 Oh, this broke me.
He's having a stroke.
I can't.
Here, Lee.
So,
all right.
Lee, I think I know what words you're trying to get.
That's a bad video.
And what's all that shit on the wall behind her?
It looks like motivational quotes.
Yeah, this crazy bitch has like a full paragraph of text on her wall multiple times.
I don't know. She's probably at work.
No one's at work.
I don't know, Lee. You don't want to say that. You don't want to cast aspersions. There are people that are at work.
I'll tell you what. This next kid is not at work.
God.
I need your opinion. What do you think is more
suck.
scandalous? This or this?
Oh.
I bet you before you put this on
This
TikTok,
is a real bad bag of talk. This is the worst one in a while.
before he posted this to TikTok, I bet you he sent this video to a married woman.
Yeah.
Oh, probably. Probably. So he wants to know what's more scandalous. Is it him with his shirt off? Just very, very hairless, by the way. Or is it him wearing his pocket tee where he can fold down the pocket and his nipples exposed?
Wow.
Nipple, a real weird color, by the way.
It looks like he painted it on. Like
It
he doesn't
matches-
actually have any nipples.
It matches the stripe on his shirt. Like,
It's like a mini pepperoni.
if he had cut it closer to the nipple, you wouldn't have even noticed.
No. Yeah. I don't know about this kid. I'm thinking his whole chest might be fake.
I'm thinking if I were to make this video, he'd be like, "Oh man, why does that guy cut a hole out of a rug and put his head through it?"
And, you know, in this part right here, his dick is definitely showing, or at least blocked by a
absolutely.
shampoo bottle.
Absolutely.
100%.
Just tucked behind some suave.
Oh man, this is
10 out of 10.
This is a rough batch. This is a rough
right.
batch.
All right, I knew that you would be struggling with these, Lee. So for
Oh
your
my
last
God.
for your last talk of the week, I got you one that I think will, like, being from
Ugh.
Tennessee. I
God
feel like
damn
this
it.
one. I feel like this one will,
Nope.
you know,
I
it'll
hate
hit
this
close
guy
to
already.
home. Oh, you're
Little
gonna love it.
context.
I got a message for all you liberals out there. You want my gun, my firearm? Come take it from me. Just walk through my door, come into my home, and take it from me. With your weak, soft, liberal, girlish hands. Just try to put those hands on me. Those soft, liberal hands. Put them on me, on my body. Just slowly, gently dragging your fingers up and down my arm, giving me goosebumps. You want my gun? Come kiss me for it. But not like right away. Don't be too obvious with it. Let's do that thing where our faces get close to each other And you know what's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. You just stare at each other's lips, but you're waiting for the right signal to give yourself over to them completely. Like in A Walk to Remember. Come do that for my gun. Bite my lip and play with my hair for my firearm. If you want my gun, come spank me for it. Not like too hard, but like still hard, you know? Like hurt me but make me feel safe at the same time, you pussy liberals.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Right?
a solid bit.
I
That's
knew
a
it.
solid bit. I like that one.
See, I gave you a TikTok sandwich. See, I gave you the cat, I gave you this dude, and then I gave you a whole bunch of shit in between.
That was hard to sit through. That was a tough sit.
You're welcome.
Woof. Oh, God.
Remember when she took a bite of that head of lettuce?
Yeah.
Sure do.
Sure do.
I don't like that.
And got the
And I
ranch
like the-
all over.
And I remember when she was like, this hot dog goes in this thing that's shaped like a hot dog.
Life
you
hacks.
could put like 3 hot dogs in a roll of paper towels.
Life hacks, Lee. You love life hacks.
God damn. That was tough. Woo, I need to reset, Nice. We got a classic this week.
We sure do. This is an old one from way back in March of 2020, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, this is from
Simpler times.
Popcast 505, where we're just kind of getting a handle on this thing they call the coronavirus.
Oh, God.
And
no.
the conversation devolves into us talking about shitting our pants together.
Cool. This will be fun. All right. Enjoy this. Back in a minute.
Enjoy the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Popcast classic.
Everybody, I hope everybody's healthy out there.
Wash your hands. Don't touch your face.
I'm going to touch your face.
Disinfect
I'm
your
getting
phone.
emails at work. I'm getting emails at home. I'm getting. It's like, man, look.
Stop licking strangers.
I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Just relax. Everybody, just do the shit you're supposed to be doing, and it's okay. We got ourselves a genuine hysteria going on right now.
Thanos is
I mean,
right.
I was hoping you
I've
just said
already-
heist.
Yeah, I've accepted that I'm getting it.
You probably already have it.
Like, I deal with the public enough. I'm getting it.
Kill
you
'em
touch
all.
money.
Yeah, I touch money,
Yeah.
and it's happening. Like I know. I looked up the symptoms, and I was like, rather have that than the stomach flu.
I mean, yeah.
Because there's no puking or shitting involved. So yeah,
No,
I'm all
it's
right.
just a really bad cold that might kill you.
Yeah.
Which
As long
means,
as I'm not
I
gonna
guess,
shit
you
my
know,
pants, I'm all right.
Yeah, I guess to your point, there are, I guess, worse ways to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't wanna, but you know.
I'm just gonna shit my pants first.
All right. You want to
I'm
shit your pants right now?
A preemptive strike on
Jose,
the-
let's both shit our pants.
I'll shit
All right.
myself first.
All right,
goddamn.
who's in? Who else is in? Let's all shit our pants at the same
I mean,
time.
everybody. We all got to do it if one
All
person
right.
does it,
Good night.
right?
All right.
Look into my eyes, Kelly. Oh,
count us
a new
down,
podcast.
Kelly.
We just
All
look
right.
into each other's eyes and
All right.
take deep
So
shit.
do I? All right. So the countdown. Do we poop on 5 or do I start at 5 and count down?
Can you
Who
push
counts
on
at
every
5?
number you say?
Oh, okay. We just push out little guys.
And then the 3 finish.
Like one of those,
Like a rabbit?
like one of those cactus things from Mario. Just
Yeah.
little chunks.
See, I was gonna say 3, but I thought 5 give us more time to build it up.
And to
By
workshop
5,
this.
I might have just already went down my leg.
Everybody make sure to eat your prunes between now and next week. We'll do it all.
Yeah.
Everybody be ready to go.
Yep. Next week's pop topic is shit your pants.
Nothing quenches your thirst quite like a Popcast classic. In the chat, Zero says, it's funny how much Lee hates this week in regards to the TikToks because Zero thinks Cat's going to dig most of it.
I totally thought Cat was gonna love this week.
I know that
The
was
cat one. The cat one was good. Like I
Oh,
liked
yeah.
that one a
I was
lot.
like, she's gonna love this.
It was a good concept. It was just too long for a TikTok, I feel. Like, you got the joke by 20 seconds in.
Yeah,
but
I'd
some of
agree
the
with
best
that.
bits of it didn't come until the very end.
Sure.
Yeah, it needed some editing.
You need the escalation like the last one where the guy wants to kiss you for his gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one worked with the length.
I know that Podcast Classic was a little short, so Lee's probably still coming back from the bathroom.
That's okay. I'm just looking at Gamera toys on eBay.
Oh, nice.
This is gonna lead me down a dark hole.
Hey, man.
'Cause, I mean, they're not easy to find.
You gotta choose your dark hole in this world.
Yeah.
Either do the dark hole of despair or the dark hole of pissing your money away.
At the bottom of that dark hole is that dude's gun, so
Yep. Oh man, I hope I get to smooch him for it.
get in there with both hands and.
Yeah, it gave me kiss your dad on the mouth to own the libs energy.
Yeah, I like that. He knows what's up.
Mahoney, check this out. Zero in the chat says that if that cat ever meowed even once, cat would give it the highest Toks score yet.
Oh.
So I think that's something to strive for.
Find a talk where a cat meows, eh?
You need 6 Toks.
That are all cats meowing.
Oh my god! Please don't.
It doesn't necessarily have to be all cats meowing, but each Tok has to have a cat meowing in it.
So wait, Cat will love it and Lee will hate it?
Yeah, Lee, what are you doing?
Lee, you can't react to
I
these
think
things.
we found next week's.
That's a bad video.
That's one of the best talks we've ever watched.
I was tidying up and didn't realize I should have gone so south. I'm back. Sorry, everything's cool now.
Yeah, sorry, that was a real short one.
Yeah, Jax made a big old mess up here. I was putting shit away, and before I knew it, it was over. But I was midway through this transformation, so I had to put it away. I wasn't transforming. I was putting a truck back into a truck mode. It wasn't me. I was not the one who was the one transforming the one. I'm still just me.
Lee was like, whoops, hang on, I gotta put my pocket back up. My nipple's still out.
That fucking kid. Jesus.
So when I'm looking at things on eBay, I like to just go and scroll through like whatever. If I see an item that looks interesting, I see like, oh, what else does this person have? And they got one Gamera toy I'm looking at. Whole lot of just random dinosaur toys, and then a pair of Daisy Dukes.
Oh, okay.
Are they Harley Quinn Daisy Dukes?
Nope.
No sale.
We got an antique wooden pulley.
Oh.
70 years old.
I was thinking about getting myself an antique wooden pulley.
Well, what's your price range?
I don't know. $6?
Oh, well, this is just a little outside. It's $55.
Oh, well.
Your 6 would cover the shipping.
Okay. I'll go in on it with somebody then.
You can split custody of the pulley, the antique pulley.
You guys can have it like in the summer. I'll take it in the winter.
So what you're saying is this antique pulley is $9 cheaper to ship than a NECA toy?
Yeah.
That checks out.
Yeah.
So my dad's girlfriend came at me with a thing she wants me to sell on eBay for her. She doesn't eBay.
Don't tell us about your dad's girlfriend coming.
But no, she has this, and I had to do some research to find out exactly what the hell it is. But it is a Groucho Marx doll from 1952.
Oh.
That they made to promote a time when Groucho was the host of a game show called Bet Your Life.
Yep.
They didn't make many of them. Quite valuable in certain circles. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to, because like only, it's a real specific person who's going to buy that. I don't know that eBay's the route to go with something like that. But I have this fucking creepy ass antique Groucho Marx doll chill in the corner. You know who hates that? My wife.
Everybody?
My wife. She's not a big fan of it at all. She's like, I want that thing out of my fucking house. Like, I'm working on it. Try it.
Nice.
You should sell it to Jax.
I'm dropping a link, Nice, and I think you should show what I'm about to send you. Because it's sure is an eBay listing if I've ever seen one.
All right. All right.
It specifies only one in this. Ceramic Native American salt shaker. Only one.
My.
Looks like a
Oh,
real
boy.
Washington R word.
Yep. It can be yours for $15.75.
Ooh. How much do I have to pay to not have to have it?
Just one, not a set, but the cork is up inside the head, and I have no idea how to get it out. Just one, not a set, make offer.
Oh man, that is something else.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'm like, man, I just came here looking for Gamera toys, and I'm feeling very attacked.
How are you finding these things?
Because I'm just looking up Gamera, and then I'm going to this person's page and seeing what shit they have.
Wild.
All right. Let's hit this top 6 for this week.
This is going to be a good one.
6. Top 6.
6! I still like 6.
All right. So, full disclosure. I was going to do my top 6 this afternoon. Then I fell asleep at my desk. So I got 4.
I had like 5 up until half an hour before the show.
I still like 4.
Yep. Fell asleep at my desk, and then I got real busy, and so you know what? I got 4. But looking through the Discord, the rest of mine are in there, so it's okay. It's fine.
I mean, don't feel bad. We don't have one from Jose because he's been too busy smoking crystal meth.
Oh my god.
Allegedly.
I cannot believe he was like, check this out, guys.
For those listening, it was definitely not crystal meth, but it is some questionable shit.
Yeah.
Sure looked like crystal meth.
Yeah. Anything that's in the bottom of a plastic cup, yeah, little sketch.
That looks like a hard candy.
Yeah. Hey guys, look at this. Check this out. I bet you think this is super cool, right?
To quote my son, love that guy.
Yep.
I can't think of a group of people who are less impressed by drugs than us.
Oh, God, that's funny. All right, so this week's top 6 was top 6 things that you won't necessarily, that you don't miss about normal life. Shit that you'd be perfectly fine with if it stayed this way in a post-COVID world, assuming that ever happens.
Right, yeah.
It'll happen.
Yeah, it'll happen. Yeah, I read that they had to they paused they may have put it back. This is last week, and I read this that they paused one of the trials, the big Oxford trials, because they had like a sample size of like 30,000 people in this vaccine trial, but one of the people developed like a crazy neurological disorder.
Oh,
and so they're like, okay, would he have just done that anyway? With a number that high, we're talking 1 in 30,000 people. That guy might just be sick. So trying to figure out if that has anything to do with the vaccine or not. And
the other thing is, it's a blind study, so they don't even know if that guy got the vaccine. So first they got to figure out did they get the vaccine. Then they got to figure out could the vaccine have caused this? So it's this whole thing,
Yeah. So it's a thing, but
testing.
Yeah. Which frankly, I'm okay with them putting the pause on that if it could, fry your fucking brain.
Yeah.
So you know what? That's just good science, everybody. Good science.
No, get it out there. Get it into everybody's bodies ASAP.
Oh my god.
The virus is over. We need to get back to the movies.
That's true.
I never did get to see that Road Rage movie. Real shame.
Don't worry. It'll be on FX. They got the movies.
I've heard they have the movies.
They got the movies. So, look, movie theaters did not make my list because, I greatly enjoy being able to watch a fucking, new movie at home. That's great. But also, I like movie theater. I like going to the movies. So movies did not make my list. What did make my list is big shopping trips. Now, Kelly talked about not going into a store since fucking March. I've definitely gone into the store more often than anything else looking for toys and shit because that's where we are in this stage right now. Because everybody put all their shit out at the worst possible time.
Hey, I heard you guys don't want to go to stores. Well, here's toys, fucks.
And I've also I'll run in like for a couple of things like, oh shit, we need a loaf of bread and some milk. I'll run and I'll grab it. A couple things in and out, 15 minutes fine. But I am fucking over spending an hour and change, fucking 2 hours maybe fucking around the grocery store to stock up for the week. Order that shit online, pick it up, it's done.
Yeah,
game the fuck over. Which we had tried to do a whole lot of that before things went to hell. Yeah, there's no reason to do it. Although I do realize that, man, there's no job I'd want to have less than grocery shopping for other people, so I tip those fools. Because it's the worst fucking gig.
How much do you tip?
I don't normally have a ton of cash on me, but but also I'm not doing the full home delivery either.
Okay, yeah,
I roll up to the store, they put it in the back, I'll throw $5 at them.
Sure. Because that's the thing, we were doing the home delivery, and it's like, if you get $200 worth of fucking groceries, normally 20% of that would be $40.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot.
Yeah, that feels like a lot.
Yeah,
that feels like a lot.
Especially if you're doing only 2 hours worth of work, and it's like, what? So you're getting paid by the company, and you're getting $40 for two hours work?
What is this, socialism?
Yeah.
So kind of on that same deal, though, what I will not miss is being recognized in public and being pulled into some bullshit conversation I don't want any part of.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
And because of the mask, you're not getting recognized as much?
It's not as much. No, not being out in the world as much is a big part of it. Then and then wearing the mask, but the thing is, I'm a really I think you can spot me from a distance from the back.
Sure.
If you know me.
You're like a cartoon character where you have a recognizable silhouette.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I don't mean you're a good cartoon character.
Yeah.
You're a well-designed character.
Yeah, like Jabberjaw. Yeah. You can spot Jabberjaw from a mile away.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I don't miss that shit at all, man. Because there's nothing quite and it's not that I have some kind of social anxiety or anything like that. I just don't fucking care to talk to you. Look, man. Look, it's like a person from school. We haven't talked in damn near 20 years. Now's the time to spark up a conversation. Nah, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm fucking fine. We don't need to do this at all.
Absolutely.
So I don't miss that shit at all. Not one bit do I miss that. And it reminds me of the time that I was walking around and I saw my great grandma and she's like, "Are you Lee?" And I'm like, "Nope." I kept on walking.
Your great grandma?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, did you not hear about that? No.
No.
This is a few years ago. I'm walking around and I think Jax is a baby. And I spot my crazy ass great grandma, who, by the way, lived with a blow up doll.
Yeah.
Because she's out of her mind insane. And I'm like, great. This is crazy, broad. And she's like, "Are you Lee?" And I said, "No, ma'am." Kept on walking.
She
died.
gave you the opportunity. She opened it up for you to be like, "Nope."
Yep.
You're my great grandma. Don't ask if I'm Lee. You should know, right?
Yeah. You come in hot and be like, "Oh, how are you?" Then I have no out. Nope.
Yes.
Look, here's a pro tip. Anybody, don't give me the out. I will take the out 10 times out of 10.
100%.
I'm gonna take the out. But I also got approached, I guess about a year ago, by a lady who I do remember from my childhood. She was a friend of my mom's, and she kind of low-key revealed that she tried to kidnap me as a kid. So that was kind of neat.
Yes.
Oh, I remember you telling us this story.
So so you do miss those kinds of lovely interactions. But you know what? I'm willing to give those up. I'm willing to give them up, and I don't need them back.
Yeah,
no thanks.
Even trade.
Lee, imagine
Yeah,
what your
good.
life would be like if she had kidnapped you as a kid.
Probably not great. If I had to guess, probably
I
not
think that's
awesome.
a fair assumption.
Do you think you still would have gotten stabbed with a spear?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Probably not.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. Probably not. Probably wouldn't have got stabbed. Probably wouldn't have, beat the shit out of that kid for stabbing me. So, yeah. don't know. Maybe it could have been a little less violent. I don't know. Maybe she
would
would
have avoided that.
Out of me.
Would have avoided that awkward situation with your great grandma.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah. She would have been like, "Are you Lee? We haven't seen you in 30 years."
I'd be like, no, ma'am, I'm Clarence now. Going to work. Fuck going to work. Don't miss going to work. If you didn't listen last week, I did put in my 2 weeks notice at my job. I've been there for about 6 years. Been a while, so it's very exciting putting in something new. But I'm working from home, all that stuff, and boy, they have been trying real hard to keep me at the old job. Not enough, obviously, but they've been trying. And the HR manager at one point last week hit me up, and she was like, kind of just get a feel for why I was leaving and all this and that. And at one point, she's like, "Is it because of the work from home thing? Do you not like working from home?" And I go, "No, that's definitely not the problem." If I'm making a list of 1,000 things, that doesn't make the list at all. What are you talking about? Of course, it's not the work from home thing. That's wonderful.
Imagine quitting your job because you don't get to go into the office.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, it's definitely not that.
The person who doesn't like working from home also has a mistress, I think. That's the type of person.
Yeah. Yeah, they're dipping the pen in the company ink, as they say.
I go to work so then I can go to my mistress's house as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's my commute's real long. It doesn't seem like it should be. It's only a couple of yeah, it's real long commute. Yeah, no, fuck all that.
Traffic.
Fuck traffic to death. I'm good. I don't need it. I don't need it at all. And then the last thing that I did put on the list before checking out and passing out was, unnecessary, even friendly gatherings.
Yeah.
We got a good social circle. Love our people. We see them a lot. We still see them, even now, but not as much as we did, of course, because you're trying to do that thing. But I'm not even going to go so far as say it was too much before. I don't necessarily think that it was. I don't think it was. But, got a lot more free weekends. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's not
totally
bad.
agree. Totally agree.
And frankly, it makes it more special when we do get a chance to get together.
Yeah. It's those times where, they're bored. You're not bored. You have a shitload of stuff to do, but, they're bored, so they're like, we should do something. And you're like, no. I have stuff that I need to get done. I don't want to do something. All those plans are just gone. And I don't miss those plans at all.
Yeah. Yeah, still love seeing everybody when we do. But, it's all the little things, the people that you didn't really see anyway.
Yeah.
So every once in a while, oh, yeah, I want to get together with what's-her-face. And oh, well, guess what? Now we can't. We don't know where she's been. No, we can't go see what's-her-face. We don't know who she's seen. Can't do that. No.
Just licking doorknobs.
Wait, yeah. Look, if you ever, she's the door knob suckingest bitch I've ever seen in my life. I don't want to go to her house.
Last time I saw her, she was walking around a Target with a baby hanging off her tit.
Baby on one tit, doorknob in the mouth.
Oh, that's a chick who definitely needs better friends. For sure. All right, let's hit to the Discord. What we got?
All right, we got Zero right off the top.
All right, what you got?
Actually, it's a co-list. It's Zero and Cat put this together. Shout out to not blowing out birthday candles. Even if it's your birthday, keep your spit off the cake.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a lot of traditions that we just need to kind of leave in 2019, and spitting all over a cake is one of them. How about this? How about get rid of the candles? How about we stop singing the fucking birthday song
Oh
too
my
while
God,
we're at
yes, please.
I get it if you're a kid. That's part of the thing. Especially if you go to another kid's birthday and there's candles and the birthday song, they're going to come home and be like, what the fuck is this, Dad? We haven't been doing candles or birthday song this whole time? That was fucking amazing. But at a certain point, no more. I got to a point in my life where, if we're out to dinner on my birthday, don't tell the server it's my birthday. I will be mad. I will be very mad.
Dude, we let your birthday come and go without even so much acknowledging it a lot of the time.
Yeah. That's the way I like it.
Have a
He doesn't
day.
like it. He
Yeah,
doesn't
the only
like it.
reason
What's
I know
it
it's
go?
your birthday is because Mahoney tells you to have a day.
Yeah. I don't even bring it up. I'll just send you a present. We won't talk about it on the actual day.
Number 6, 0, echoes something that Lee said, was family gatherings. I miss seeing my mom, especially because she's going through a lot, but boy howdy, I do not miss family gatherings. I'm looking forward to sitting at home alone with Kat and our dogs this Christmas.
Oh my God, people are gonna have such chill Christmases this year.
Yes.
I didn't even think about that. Man, Christmas is gonna be so awesome for so many people this year. Oh, that's awesome.
Number 5, having to go into a store. I've fallen in love with curbside pickup. I'm not saying I never want to go into a store again, but I should never have to go into a store again.
Exactly.
Yeah. 0 in the chat says, I walked out on my birthday dinner one time when my sister had them sing to me despite me telling her not to.
I whipped her in the head with a fucking chain, then I walked out.
I saw a woman storm out of a restaurant one time because of a birthday song. They came up behind her and clapped before they started singing, and it scared the shit out of her. And they finished singing, and she got up and left.
Yeah.
And did not come back.
Like, some people want that. Again, little kids. Little kids are fucking stoked if everybody's clapping for them. But
And let's be real, white women.
Yeah. White women love to get clapped and sang
a
at.
certain type of basic B loves the birthday song.
They love the clap.
Yeah.
My friend Danica, she's 6'3", this Nubian goddess, and she came up last year. It was the first day of April. She's like, all right, it's my birthday month. I said, Danica, we got to talk about the birthday month. She's like, what? I go, that is some white girl shit. If I've ever heard it, you need to knock it off with the birthday month. No birthday month.
What if birthday month was actually a black woman thing, and it's another thing that white woman stole?
That's
and
entirely
ruined.
possible.
Yeah.
That very well could be true.
0 continues.
I don't know. She seemed to agree.
He's like, you're right, Lee. You're right. I need to fucking chill out.
Why should talk like Shaq?
No, that was not Shaq. That was more me than Shaq.
Say what? I do miss her. She's the fucking best. I do miss her.
She sounds great.
No, she's awesome.
Number 4, 0 continues, going to Megaplex movie theaters. While I do miss the smaller theaters where you can get some nice high-end food and sit in heated reclining seats, I don't think I'll ever be going to an AMC or Regal again.
What the fuck theaters is 0 going to where he's getting a lobster thermidor?
Yeah. I do not want heated seats in a movie theater because
no.
I will accidentally turn that on 19 times during a movie. Yeah. You ever get into a car with heated seats and not realize it? And
it's terrible.
It was terrifying. I'm like, why are my balls so musky? What's happening?
Number 3, toy hunting. I'm surprised at how much I don't miss this. I used to go to Target and Walmart regularly to see if they had anything new, but it's been almost 7 months now since I've been in a toy aisle, and I don't miss it.
Holy shit.
It's so much easier to just order the things I want. Hear that, NECA? Additionally, I'm actually spending a lot less on toys now due to decreased impulse purchases. Yeah, I hear that. Because you go so often and you keep coming up empty-handed, you're just like, well, I got to get something this time.
Right. Might as well grab something while I'm here, yeah. Otherwise, it's a wasted trip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Number 2, speaking of wasted trip, waiting in traffic. My commute time to and from the hospital is less than half of what it used to be. That's great.
Yeah.
Like, I would say March, April, traffic was a lot lighter around here. But after that, you don't notice a difference. And what's weird...
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
What really sucks is there's so many people that aren't out driving every day to where they finally do go out and drive, and they've completely forgotten how to do it.
Yeah. I mean, there's been times when I'm out in my car, and I'm like, I'm not very good at this anymore.
And then
I do miss the times when the traffic was pretty well non-existent. It's pretty well back to normal now, but again, I don't really mind it. Like, you know, you want to get out and live your life a little more than you were a few months ago, that's fine. But just do the shit they're asking you to do. Wear your mask. And all that. And again, it's been pretty good. Like, people have been mostly okay. Like, I think we're still kind of where we don't really go out unless we have to or just can't stand being home anymore.
Right.
At which point we'll go out and have a day, but I don't mind it as long as I don't have to be fucking looking around at your. I don't want to see your fucking chins, okay?
Or your nose.
Your chin offends me.
But if you got one of those pockets that folds down and shows your nipple, that's fine.
That's totally fine. Yeah, totally fine.
And number 1 on Zero and Cat's list, people not wearing masks when sick. COVID aside, why hasn't this always been a thing in Western cultures like it is in so many Eastern cultures? For example, my mom used to work in the food preparation facility for the school district. The district has more than 20 elementary and middle schools with thousands of children, and someone came into work sick every single day. I get people can't always afford to take time off work if they're sick, but fucking hell, cover your sick-ass face.
Yeah. That's been a real problem this whole time, is because it is ingrained in so many cultures that that's just a thing you do, like as, you know, a member of a society.
Yeah. And you know
But
what?
not here.
Yep, no.
You know what? I have a shitload of masks now, so if I'm ever sick and I need to go out in public, I'll wear a fucking mask.
Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of cool if that is a little more normalized, kind of indefinitely, you know what I mean?
And you know what?
I've been hoping for years that it would become normalized.
I might just wear a mask when I'm not fucking feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I believe there was a tweet recently that was like, there's nothing like the anonymity of wearing a mask and sunglasses inside a store.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, when I've got my glasses on and my mask and, like, you know, especially if I'm wearing a hat too, it's like, oh yeah, I'm clearly about to either go shopping or rob a place.
Yeah, you're the goddamn invisible man.
Yeah. Everywhere it looks like it's about to be robbed right now, and that's kind of fun. Like, have you been in line somewhere and like you look up and they're like, you know, hey, you know, the registers are being recorded. And you're like, okay, sure. Real glad you got all these masks on film. No, if someone robbed, like, oh, it was the guy wearing the. Oh shit, he was wearing a mask.
When I had to go for my car all those times when the car alarm kept going off, every time I would check out, I would give them my credit card and they would be like, "Can we see your photo ID?" And I'd be like, "For what? Like, what are you looking at? Like, what are you checking?
The shape of your
My
head.
eyes? Like, yeah, those are definitely this guy's eyes. Like,
fucking great. Solid list, Zero. Solid list. What you got, Kelly?
All right, what do I have? I don't know. Hold on. Let me open the notes app. All right, number 6, going places I don't want to go to.
Yes.
Just instant built-in excuse.
Yes.
Number 5, people not washing their hands.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, when I was younger, maybe teens, early 20s, I didn't always wash my hands when I went to the bathroom because I thought if I didn't piss on my hands and if I didn't feel my fingers stick through the toilet paper, I'm all good. But now I definitely wash my hands every time.
Now I realize I was an animal.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, now I wash my hands before I pee.
I mean, that's a good idea. You don't want to get dirty penis.
Exactly.
Yeah, my friend Josh, one time I watched him walk in to a bathroom and he washed his hands and walked to a urinal. I go, "Did you wash your hands before you pee?" He goes, "Yeah." He said, "My dick's been in my pants all day. My hands have been on everything."
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's 100% right.
He's like, which one? Like, I'd much rather, touching my dick than my hands at this point in the day. I'm like, shit.
Number 4, this one is specific to at least my place of work. I'm really happy that people don't come into the comic shop smelling like weed all the time now.
there you go.
What? What? How
is that?
Yeah, why did they stop? Oh, because
I
they
don't know.
can't come in?
But they don't. I don't know.
Your
But they
dealer
don't,
won't deal to them?
it doesn't smell awful.
They're not getting any jobs in California anymore? Is that the
Could
problem?
be. Could be. Yeah, so that's been put on pause. I'm pretty happy.
Well, they stopped.
Interesting.
They stopped smoking the bud, and they got that crystal meth in the bottom of a cup.
Oh yeah, okay.
It doesn't smell the same.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean, maybe they switched over to vaping.
Could be. Or they just like put on the mask and like, fuck, I smell.
Oh man,
you guys burped in a mask lately?
There's nothing quite like burping in a mask.
Oh god.
Not only do you get to smell your own burp, but no one can prove that you burped.
Yeah. Number 3, Comic Cons, because fuck, who wants to go to that ever again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go back to one of those
No,
before
same.
COVID.
Yeah,
And
you
that
know
was
what? I need, not want, I need these motherfuckers to slow down with the virtual convention events. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like
Mahoney, remember that time you watched that guy spit on the back of his hand?
Oh, that was the grossest thing I've ever seen. That might have been when COVID started.
Yeah.
I've been to, like, we were doing Comic-Cons for like a decade there. But then we started doing other types of trade shows. Like we did the audio show. We've been doing Toy Fair all these years. And Con Crud is a specific thing to comic conventions. It's not all conventions. Why should we accept that you leave a comic convention, you're going to get fucking sick?
Yeah, even when we went to PAX, and I was like, I don't understand. Everybody here is like pleasant and happy and like just following rules and like sitting and having a good time, and like I don't get it. This isn't what it's like at any of the other conventions I've ever been to.
Yeah.
It's a room full of dickheads playing their DSs, hanging out, having a good time.
Basically.
Yeah.
And it's just Comic Con's just lawless, disgusting lands.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many people in Comic-Con I have just reached over and physically moved with my hands. Be like, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by Jose's list.
Did you just get the win in Fortnite?
I just saw it at the top of my phone screen, and I was just like, what the fuck does this mean?
Have a race.
Have a race.
Okay.
All right.
Guess I'm reading that one later.
Yeah. So, number 2 is sick people not wearing masks. Hopefully that goes away.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
And then number 1, sitting directly next to a stranger.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Sitting directly next to multiple strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah. For whatever reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's solid. Yeah. That's really good. God. That's a thing, man. Like I don't know when the fucking last. It's been months. You're right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't even sit next to my wife in our own house.
Yeah. Ditto.
Get the
Well,
fuck away from
Jose's
me.
list.
Yeah. We got to go
All
right
right.
to Jose's list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's Jose's list. Because Jose's not with us tonight.
I don't think he understood the concept.
No, I don't either. I was
No.
just like,
Well-
he doesn't get what we're even going for.
And myself, who is well versed in translating Jose speak, even I'm at a loss for this first one.
Okay. All right, here we go. This is Jose's top 6 things he's not going to miss after COVID. Number 6. Wear a mask and do stairs.
I think it is stairs, as in
Yeah. But it's STAIERS.
I think it is stairs because, like wearing a mask and huffing and puffing up a couple flights of stairs. Yeah. I notice when I'm wearing a mask and I talk too much, like I'll get to the end of the sentence and I'll be like,
Number 5. Worry about going down the wrong side on a shopping market aisle. Number 4. Having this fucking Pink Floyd concert rescheduled again. 3. Cough from smoking weed and watch the room scatter. 2. Have a vote for dipshit A or dipshit B. 1. Have a race.
Have a race.
what the fuck
Jose's
is
like,
that?
tired of running.
He corrects himself. Have a race war.
I like to have a race more.
That's not better.
It sounds like his new goodbye. Have a race war.
It's still not clear. That didn't clarify anything, Jose. Thanks.
Like he doesn't want to have a race war again. He never wants to do another race war.
It's a list of things you do want to stay.
Oh God, it's fucking great.
Next time it's Nice's birthday, I'm just gonna say, have a race.
Have a race war.
Have a race war.
What's next on Discord, Mahoney?
Oh my God, let me get back.
What a special mind he has.
Jose is wonderful.
Love that guy.
Next up on Discord, we got Shark Matt, who his baby came home this week. So congrats.
Yes.
Very exciting. Number 6, the unhealthy pre-COVID society. We have temp checks before walking into hospitals or schools. We got to wear masks in large settings. Ensuring places to extra precautions to keep things clean. Why was this not happening beforehand? I really hope it continues.
I went to get a haircut the other day, and it's an awful haircut, one. But she walks up and she's like, "Let me take your temperature," and she hits it. It's fine. And walk away. I go, "Hey." She's like, I go, "Fucking take your temperature." She's like, "What?" I go, "I know I'm good. Take your fucking temperature." She's like, "Okay." And she does. Like, "All right, now we got business." And then she fucked up my hair.
She gave you a bad haircut. I wonder why.
Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why she
fucked up my hair.
her hair.
You look fine,
dude. She walked away and she didn't even comb it before she was done.
Hold on a sec. Let me become confrontational with the woman who's about to change my hair.
I was just fucking around.
It seems like a good idea.
I was just fucking around, and she did not appreciate it one bit.
This is an underreported COVID problem where Lee hasn't been able to be confrontational with, people in movie theaters, people in the grocery store. So now he's picking on his hairstylist and getting himself Proud Boy haircut.
and she's like,
I
"This
look
motherfucker,
like a giant Hitler Youth. It's not good."
this motherfucker caught me on the wrong day."
This bitch wore her mask.
Take my fucking temperature, okay.
She had her nose out the entire time for fucking mask.
Oh, there you go.
Don't even wear a mask.
She got done. She makes the last snip and just walks away. And I guess we're done. This bit did not land. This bit did not land. I forgot that I did that until right now. Like, yeah, that's why my haircut sucks.
Lee starts practicing his Sig Heil in the mirror.
Oh.
Jose would have liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
All right, number 5, large crowds. I'm so glad that the large crowd mentality has gone to the side. I have always enjoyed the small group settings and always enjoyed parties where it's only 3 to 4 couples at the most. Intimate concerts or limited engagement sports would be nice as well. 3 to 4 couples sounds like a pretty large party for me.
Yeah.
That's 8 people. That's a lot. Number 4, relying on outside sources to be entertained. We would get bored very easily and would just drive somewhere to do something pre-COVID. It's been nice learning to survive without having to go to a place to enjoy stuff.
Oh, God, I haven't been bored in 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never once have I been like, I'm bored. Let me go out into the world.
Yeah.
Not when you know for a fact there's all that stars to watch.
Yeah. That's what you need, Matt. Stars and a shower tablet.
Yep.
Number 3, eating out.
Master water bill goes through the roof.
Water costs like practically nothing. Eating
Not the
out.
way he's gonna shower.
This was more personal, but this caused my family to stop being lazy, and we began to prep our meals again. It saved us money, and it's been a ton cheaper. So that's cool.
I miss eating out.
I don't. Just bring it to your house. Or you can sit in a parking lot like a wild animal.
Yeah, I don't
like
wanna,
a raccoon.
I don't want to sit in a parking lot. I also don't want to eat in my car.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need to be served, but I would like to eat the food fresh right after it was made.
Fresh and not fucking mess up your upholstery and shit.
Yeah.
We've eaten out a couple of times, not much, but that's the thing I probably miss more than even the movies. Just being able to go ahead and have a good meal out. I miss it.
Well, number 2, mandatory going into the store for anything.
Fuck it.
Like Zero said, I still enjoy going to a store to passively shop, but the days of having to go to the store to find out they don't have it, but the store across town has it, I'll be glad if this sticks. Curbside pickup has been so nice. Order it online, come at a certain time, pick it up. Quick text and someone brings it to your car. Double points for home delivery.
Yeah, other than like groceries and having to go to like a Target because they have this specific thing that I want, possibly.
Turtles?
Like everything else, like if I need something for the house, I'm not going to a store to get that. I'm finding that shit online because I'm not going to be disappointed that they don't have the thing that I want. And I have all this world of options on the internet.
Yep.
And it's here in a day or two.
It has been great. Number 1, mandatory face-to-face meetings.
Oh, God. Yeah.
At work, we moved 99% of our meetings to digital, and it has been wonderful. No need to leave one building to drive to another, park, chit-chat, then meet. We can now meet while driving, which helps when one of your jobs involves driving to the homes of patients. It just makes everyone more productive.
See, I agree. I agree with this wholeheartedly. But I also don't like how Zoom and Google Meet meetings have become a big thing. Like, can't we just do this over email?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I hated phone calls before COVID. Now you're going to make me fucking turn my video camera on?
Yeah.
See, I don't fuck with the video very often, but I appreciate this move to Zoom and shit like that because I'm over having to go like 9 emails deep to get to the point of what the fuck it is you want from me.
Fair.
Well, it's
See,
like, no,
I can
let's just have
understand
a quick call. What the hell do you want?
All of my work meetings were video calls for like the past 4 years, so that wasn't much of a change for me.
Lee, you okay?
Lee fell down.
Uh-oh.
He fell.
Lee fell down a hole.
Yeah, hang on. Some shit went south. Hang on. Okay, we're good now.
Lee's hairstylist took a shot at him like in the Jerk. Whatever that Steve Martin movie is. Lee's like, somebody hates these Transformers.
Oh, God. What you got,
Nice?
Nice.
I mean, I can read my list again.
Kelly, what's items 7 through 12 on your list?
All right.
My mic arm went falling off. It was bad, but I fixed it. It's okay now.
High fives that I don't want to be involved in.
You see, when I started my list, I kind of struggled a little bit. But then once I started going, like, I had fucking 15 things on my list before I knew it. But, however, my only shout out is funerals. Think of the 200,000 people that died from COVID this year and that their families couldn't go to their funeral. Mary's grandmother passed away this summer from quote-unquote double pneumonia, and we opted to not attend the funeral in Ohio due to health concerns. Also, funerals are miserable and dumb and nerve-wracking, and the only person that would enjoy it is dead in a box or urn. So let's just stop with the silly funerals already. I hope when I die, my friends and family get together to remember me, not out of morbid obligation, but through their own need for closure or to reminisce about the past. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. Don't make a big deal about it, and stop wasting money on it. Fuck.
We're all going to get together and we're going to shower in your ashes.
Wonderful.
Take a little piece of you home with us.
Powder your balls with it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'll bring the tablet.
All right, my number 6. So social distance.
You know what? Nothing helps with the chafing quite like a handful of Jason 9.
Could you imagine? What if?
Well, I mean, Mahoney, aren't you going to bury knives in your backyard?
I don't know if there's room after he put that pool in.
Oh, I got plenty of room, don't you worry.
All right, my number 6. Social distancing has been a difficult concept to grasp for a lot of people, to the point where businesses had to put stickers on the floor to show people what a 6-foot berth looks like. And frankly, I never want anyone within 6 feet of me in public again.
Yeah.
Like, people had really lost the concept of personal space before COVID.
Dude, fucking no joke.
And having at least the appearance of a 6-foot bubble while out and about is just real nice. I like it. Especially when you take up as much space as me. I appreciate it. To the point where if I'm standing in line at a cash register and someone's not observing the stickers on the floor and getting a little close, I start to get angry. I start to make noises. I start to shoot them looks like, you better back the fuck off. This is my space.
Have you ever looked at someone and said, 6 feet, motherfucker?
No, not yet.
I did that at a toilet aisle once.
Lee did that to his hairdresser.
Hairdresser?
No, this maskless dipshit was like, he like leaned over my shoulder and looked at something, and I said,
Oh my God.
motherfucker.
Yeah. So, man, myself and Mary had been doing such a great job of staying home and not making unnecessary trips out into public for the first 3 months of quarantine. Then NECA had to go and release all of their goddamn Ninja Turtles product into stores at once in the middle of a pandemic. I think at one point my record was 6 Targets and 4 Walmarts in one day.
Jesus. Oy.
And
damn it, Randy.
I rarely came home with anything. And I especially didn't come home with any fucking turtles.
You're goddamn right you didn't.
So yeah.
Nice. You know, it felt really good to tell Randy to shut the fuck up today.
I loved it. So yeah, despite having great memories of toy hunting in the past, the risk far outweighs the reward at this point, and a little piece of my soul dies every time I leave a store empty-handed. So I just don't need it. My number 4. Remember during quarantine when Easter and Memorial Day and 4th of July and Labor Day just kind of came and went?
Yeah.
That was great. Let's get rid of these bullshit holidays. Keep the days off. Keep the candy. But making a big deal out of nothing holidays should be a thing of the past. Like, it kind of speaks to the whole, less gatherings. And, yeah, I don't need to fucking see anybody on Easter Sunday. That's just not my thing. My number
What about Arbor Day?
Flag Day. Number 3, smoking weed is cool. Smoking weed is also a communal experience, but it's 2020 and we're living through a pandemic. Well, most of us. So there's no reason we need to share joints or blunts or pipes or bongs going forward. You got yours. I got mine. We can smoke together, but we don't have to pass it around the room. I've shared a bottle of water with Jose before, and he wiped off the opening before he drank, but he'll share a joint with any sketch dude in an alley.
Yeah.
My number 2, I don't need to ever shake another hand again. And I especially don't need to hug people that I don't know on a close personal level. Shaking hands is dumb and awkward and a struggle for dominance, and I'm almost always damp with sweat, so I don't need some business acquaintance going in for a hug only for them to pull back like they got slimed. Even if we love each other and we express that emotion on the regular, like you guys, I don't need a hug every time I see you or every time we say goodbye.
Tough shit.
But if we're at Toy Fair or if we're at Mahoney's house for FriendCon, we can hug when we see each other the first time and hug when we're leaving, but we don't need to hug every morning and every night before we go to bed.
No, you don't want to hug every day for the fuck of it?
I see how it is.
It's not that I have...
So we not spooning anymore either?
It's not so much that I have, weird space touching issues. I just don't want to have to force that on other people or have them regret their decision halfway through a hug,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my number 1, a lot has been made this year about mail-in voting, and by God, if it didn't take a worldwide pandemic to finally make some progress. I've submitted my taxes electronically for decades. I've renewed my license and registration online for just as long. Same goes for online banking. I never want to vote in person, go to the DMV, enter a bank, or renew my passport as at a designated location ever again. All of this shit can be done online or through the mail. The end.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
For our 11th hour bank account, I think it was I needed to change the address after we moved to this new place. I needed to change the address for the business, and it had to be me and Jose were going to have to go in person so both of us could sign off on the address change. But then COVID happened, and I messaged them, and I'm like, hey, you guys aren't even open. Can we just do this? And they're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Nice.
right, exactly. Yeah, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
All right, what we got on the Discord, Kelly?
We got Kristen.
Should be rounding home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kristen's number 6, shaking hands. Keep your mitts to yourself and away from me.
Fuck a shaking. And
Number
Nice is
5.
right about it being a weird fight for dominance. Because, like, you know that guy that has, like, just the too hard handshake?
Yes.
It's like, what the fuck are you trying to do here? Come on.
Yeah, I appreciate a firm handshake.
Good firm handshake.
Firm is
but, like,
good. But
it should never even come into the neighborhood of, like, hurting.
Yeah, I feel like me and Lee, because we're bigger dudes, like we probably encounter it a lot where dudes are trying to one up us, just get a little one over. I don't like that, but my biggest pet peeve with shaking hands is when you go in for the handshake and the other person closes too early. So, like, they just get the tips of your fingers, and you're just the cuck now. Like, you better just hold on to the inside of their pocket and follow them around the prison.
Yep. Number 5. I should have put this on my list. Doctor visits for small issues. Virtual visits should be the standard for minor issues. It saves everyone time and no waiting room germs.
And another very positive thing about COVID is that they don't bullshit around with making you wait in waiting rooms anymore. If you have a 9 o'clock appointment, you get there at 9 and you walk right in and get your business done and get the fuck out.
Yep.
Get in, get the fuck out, wait outside in your fucking car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4, attending/exhibiting at conventions. Companies can do a weekend like DC's Fandom. Shows can keep going the digital route with online panels and all that other crap. I don't ever want to touch dirty convention money again.
Some fucking shoe money or some tit money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
guess what? She-Hulk ain't got pockets, y'all.
Nope.
I see the argument for convention. I mean, Zero is even talking about it. He misses conventions the most, especially for cosplay and seeing friends and all that. But and I understand the argument that it's an industry, and if Comic-Cons don't come back, so many people are going to be hurting. But like, if you look at the people that would be in Artist Alley, like they're still hustling online. You know, they're not getting the foot traffic that you would at a convention, but you're also not having to deal with the hassle of setting up at a convention.
Yeah, everyone's got a Patreon now.
Yeah.
Like, it's it's good.
I'm starting up an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Nice. You gonna put a fidget spinner thing in your butt?
No. So I got all these T-shirts that have a pocket in front.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna have the pocket fall down, and there's gonna be a nipple.
All right. I like it.
Not his nipple, but a nipple.
Ooh, looking like a piece of Genoa salami.
Number 3, going to the movies. Theater experiences are usually more negative than positive for me, and it's so expensive. Put it all on VOD because I'm done. I hate now seeing movie like trailers for movies, and it's just only in theaters. And it's like, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, they're really pushing that lately.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I fucking bet. Sure.
Yeah.
Exclusively in theaters.
Yeah.
For, I don't know, a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Exactly, which is just like code word for like destined for failure.
Yeah, it's like enjoy your failure, Christopher Nolan.
We're fulfilling our contractual obligations.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. IMAX this, you bitch. Number 2, eating at restaurants. Between takeout and cooking at home, there's no desire to go back to a restaurant. Yeah, I never need to eat in a restaurant ever again.
Yeah, I'll be in the minority on that. It's fine. I like a restaurant.
Number 1, talk to a delivery person. I have no need to speak to someone dropping off a package or food ever again.
No, it's pretty cool to open up your door as they're scurrying away and just go, "Thank you."
Yeah, you give each other the thumbs up, and that's all you need.
Yeah, we don't got to sign nothing. We don't got to talk to each other. It's all covered.
Yeah.
Solid. Rock solid. These have all been really good. All right, what you got, Mahoney? You haven't gone yet, have you?
I have not.
What you got? What you got?
What do I got? Oh, number 6. Nyes mentioned this. People staying away from me. Like, keep the 6 feet. Just general rule of thumb. Like, don't get right up on me. Just stay away. Just give me some space.
Yeah, I do the math in my head too, where I'm like, let's see now. I'm about 6 feet 1. If I laid on the floor, that guy would definitely be standing on my chest. He's way too fucking close.
Right. Yeah. Like, 6 feet should be easy for people. Like, a lot of people are 6 feet. Like, pick a person you know who's 6 feet tall and stay that far away from everyone.
Give me a U. Give me a U away from me.
Exactly.
We're in
Give
Target.
me 2 Tito's.
We're in Target the other day looking at the Halloween stuff, and we go to turn down one aisle, and there's people in that aisle, and we said, well, I guess we're not going down that aisle now.
Yeah. Oh, I've done that all the very few times I've been to, like, the grocery store or wherever else. If there's somebody already there, I'm like, I'll come back.
Yeah, I don't need that.
I'll come back. Yeah. Number 5, we got that pool. That pool's great. Love the pool. It's it's kind of cheating because it's not like it was gonna go away, but great.
Fucking cool flex, Mahoney.
My number 4, just in general, I feel like I've been taking better care of myself. Like, I floss now. Like, I haven't flossed in my entire life.
What
but I'm
the
like,
fuck?
what the fuck else am I gonna do? Like, what else do I have going on? So it's been pretty good.
I trimmed my pubes.
May as well floss.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how bored I am. I'm flossing.
I trimmed my pubes instead of
teeth.
Not the TikTok dance.
I trimmed my pubes instead of ripping them out while I'm laying on the couch.
Hey,
Keep it
look
up.
at you. The fucking
You told
bastion
not
of
only told us
self-care.
that, but you said it on the internet.
Yeah. That makes my stomach hurt when you say that. just the thought of ripping out my own pubes, like, by hand. Number 3, I will second what Kristen said. Contactless delivery. Like, I had a pizza guy come at one point, and he knocked on the door, and I, like, walked over to the window and was like, what? Like, put it on the table. Like, I got a table right next, like, put it down and go. Like, see you later.
This is what?
Like, I paid you, I tipped you.
Boy?
Like, what is it? Like, go.
Drop the pizza and leave.
Yeah. Like, is there some kind of problem? Like, did you bring the wrong order? Like, what do we have to talk about?
You have 10 seconds to comply.
Number 2, working from home. I hope I never go back to the office.
Yeah. I hope you and all of our other friends that are now working at home never have to go back to an office.
Yeah. There's a solid chance I won't. They're talking about, like, my company is like, why do we have so much office space?
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody is successful. Everything is still working. Like, why can't we just put the people who have to be in the office and then reserve, like, have, like, some space open that people can go in and be like, oh, we got to have a meeting. So we're going to have, like, we're going to reserve this area of the building for, like, an in-person get together. And it's like, yes, let's do that. How about I go to the office like 5 days a year instead of 5 days a week?
Well, they even have that thing now where it's like Uber for meeting spaces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's a building that has a bunch of, like, conference rooms or offices, and you can rent an office or rent a conference room and not have to, just for like an hour or something.
Yeah, if you have, like, a casting couch appointment or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Now you're speaking a language I can understand, Mahoney.
There you
Thank
go.
you. Yes.
Yeah.
I got it now. I got it.
All right, number 1, I gotta say, I'm a little surprised that I'm the first person to put this on their list. My wife has been wearing exclusively leggings, and I hope that continues on forever.
Oh, fuck yeah. Leggings are great.
Yeah.
Lots of yoga pants, lots of gym shorts. Yeah, I'm into it.
And after Mary's last video meeting of the day, the bra comes off.
Yeah. It's all about the little blessings, Mahoney. That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
You guys really left me hanging on that one for a couple seconds.
No, I'm with you.
I was drinking.
What are we gonna be like? Yeah, man, it's fucking great when your wife stops wearing a bra.
No, see, I was just relating. I'm like, yeah, no, that is pretty rad when the same thing happens here. It's good.
Man, I love it when I go to Nice's house and I look at his wife when she's not wearing the bra.
I thought it was another pube situation.
No, I was agreeing with you. I was to put myself in the shoes. Like, yeah, that is a good one. I should have put that on mine. Good.
We've hurt Nice to the point that he's like, I like when my wife has no bra, and there was silence, and he's like, I don't like it. I don't.
Mary, I'm sure it's wonderful when you're not wearing a bra, but out
Wonderful,
of respect
Mary.
to you and your husband, I will not say anything of the sort.
I'm sure Mary is very uncomfortable right now.
Mary, solid rack, A+. Good job.
We love you, Mary.
Yes.
You got nice bazooms.
You're brilliant and funny and kind, and
Your
we love
husband
you.
wanted me to tell you.
Good times. Lovely. We're all friends. It's great.
Speaking of my wife.
Speaking of, what you got going on?
Mary Nyes, number 6, not wearing a bra. No. Number 6, eat at a sit-down restaurant. Honestly, being served at a restaurant has always felt very awkward to me. The only problem with takeout is the food not being as fresh as in the restaurant, but I'm okay with that. Number 5, go to a movie theater. Specifically, going to a theater and having any strangers within 10 feet. People already couldn't behave themselves. I don't want to be sharing an armrest with a stranger ever again.
The specific notion of the armrest is a very good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be at least double armrests in the future, so everyone has their own armrest. Number 4, in-person school. Every so often, I toy with the idea of going back to school for a degree in my field. Now I'm 100% sure I would never go to physical classes to do so. But I also don't want to pay full tuition. Hopefully,
you're going to pay full tuition.
Hopefully, COVID fixes outrageous tuition prices for online degrees. Haha, doubtful. Number 3, working in an office. I know my company is going back to the office sometime next year, but I'm fine with delaying it as long as possible. I'd work remotely forever. Number 2, along the same lines, commuting to work. Goes along with number 3. I used to drive 45 minutes to work each way. I haven't driven my car since June.
Fuck that.
It's great.
She has not driven since June?
Yeah. The last time she drove was driving me home from my colonoscopy. And she was
right.
She was worried she wasn't going to be able to remember how to do it. And number 1, casual Disney World visits. Not that I wouldn't want to in the future, but it almost seems like Disney is ready to make its park reservation system permanent, and who knows when annual passes will be available again. Plus, Disney was always a petri dish of germs and people with bad hygiene. No need to go back there on a weekly basis anymore.
But you guys fucking loved it so much.
Yeah, but also people are gross, and,
that's true.
Things are changing. We had already gotten to the point where we were sanitizing pretty regularly when we went to the parks, because you're always touching something, and people are disgusting. But sometimes you just can't help it.
No, yeah, I see what you're saying, but that seems like a bummer for you guys specifically to lose. I'm surprised that she's like, fuck it.
We've both been very disappointed with the way Disney has handled things, and also seeing the way the real crazy Disney fans have acted in these past few months. It's kind of like it's soured it a lot. But
they haven't been super chill about the whole thing?
No, they haven't been super chill. I'm sure at some point we'll get that itch again, but not anytime soon. I still need to build my goddamn lightsaber though.
Oh my god, that's right.
Yeah.
God, that sucks. That sucks. All right, take us home with Eric Magnus. Go for it, Kelly.
Well, real quick, Vetter just has one thing that's not already mentioned. And one thing was his wife was making a good chunk of change to be a stay-at-home mom. Her company was closed for a while mine stayed open the entire time. She loved it and did a pretty amazing job at it.
Well, there you go.
Nice. Yeah, that seems nice. Sounds really fucking dope.
And now, Eric Magnus.
Eric Magnus.
He says, my life hasn't really changed much since this pandemic, except for working more when I thought I'd be working less.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah. Number 6, I don't miss handshakes. I've always hated those, and also dapping people up.
I can imagine as a black man, too, like, a lot is expected of you when it comes to handshakes and daps. And if you're not into it...
bullshit whack-ass handshake, yeah.
Yeah, if you're not into it, like, that can create some uncomfortableness.
Yeah. 5, I don't miss going to the movies unless I'm going by myself because I only like paying for myself. I bet they wish they released Wonder Woman last November instead of pushing it back. It would have been on digital by the time the pandemic hit.
Right.
Yep.
That's a good point.
That's never coming out. It's never going to happen.
It's supposed to come out on Christmas Day.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. Number 4, heavy-ass traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, going to restaurants because why go to restaurants when you can just go to grocery stores? I didn't mind going out to eat. I didn't mind going out to eat in other countries because they put it in on. Wait, what? They put in on a night out even in Thailand, but the States not so much. So I don't miss this at all. I always tell people who want to go out that I can go out to eat or I can buy groceries. I can't do both. Number 2, dates. See 5 and 3. And number 1, I love wearing masks out in public. People leave me alone and don't try and hit me up for money because of the kind of masks I wear. And then he adds, about the birthday month thing. I think it's a black thing. I've only heard it from black people. They've gone from birthday to birthday weekend to birthday week to birthday month. All of that is fucking stupid. It's even dumber when grown-ass men do it.
Yeah.
That strikes me as such a Britney-ass white girl thing to do. I'm shocked to hear that.
Well, a lot of Britney-ass white girl things are lifted from that community.
That's true.
Just think about all of those TikTok dances.
I was just going to say, every TikTok dance.
Lee, might I introduce you to a rock and roll music?
Put that in the fucking intro.
Touche. All right. Let's talk comic books. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit! I was unprepared.
What are we
flipping? Well, we usually talk about what we're gonna do next week.
I guess
you
you're right.
You gotta take the wash your hands.
Yeah. So yeah, Nyes said basically it's been too long. We need a food one, and I think you might be right.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if you would go for this or not, Lee, because you're not a sweets guy.
See, that's the thing. I'm not a sweets guy, right? However, I fucking love a cookie.
Oh man. So yeah.
Love a cookie.
I think we can have some fun with top 6 cookies.
Absolutely. So next week we're doing top 6 cookies because we are, after all, a food podcast.
Yes.
Yep. At our core.
Number
At
6,
our core,
wood chips.
Oh God.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what ridiculous things people try to count as cookies.
Yeah, ginger snaps. Fuck out of here with a ginger snap.
A ginger snap's a cookie.
Ginger snaps are bullshit.
Number 4, an uncooked ravioli.
Oh God. Next week we're talking about cookies, which I'm very excited for. And maybe everyone should, fucking have a bag of their favorite handy, just in case,
man. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just in case. Yeah, mm-hmm. I'm fucking full of them. That's why they want to keep me at this company.
You're full of
good
cookies?
ideas, this guy. Good ideas, Kelly. Good ideas. And
rather
also,
be full of cookies.
Yeah, I'd rather be full of cookies.
It's like 70-30 ideas and cookies.
And 15 of those 30% of good ideas are ideas about cookies.
About cookies, yeah. It's a significant overlap between those two things.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. All right. Now let's talk comic books. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm quite keen on comic books, especially the ones about superheroes.
It makes me really uncomfortable every time he says keen. It's a fucking gross thing to say.
Is keen your moist?
It might be.
Yeah.
Or maybe just the way he says it.
I agree. It sounds very threatening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he
Which,
is
granted,
being very
it's-
threatening.
It's very threatening, you know.
Yeah.
in the
Well, Lee, what
context.
comics were you keen on this week?
I was pretty keen on that detective 1027, which is
That's
kinda
what
cool.
I wanted to talk about too.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of those big things, hit or miss, but I feel
Yeah.
like more hits than miss.
Yeah. What was your favorite story?
I really like the Bendis one,
Okay, that one was good.
where basically this guy shows up dead, and like kind of by happenstance, all the Bat families show up at the same place, and they just kind of like collectively detective the fuck out of it and solve the crime in like 10 minutes, which is pretty cool. And David Marquez drew it, so of course it looked amazing. So I like that one kind of a lot.
My favorite was the Grant Morrison, Chris Burnham one about the dude who it was called Detective 26, and it's about this guy who kind of has a tragedy happen, and he's seeing Gotham go to hell, so he's like, I'm gonna be a superhero, and he's trying to figure out what kind of superhero he wants to be, and looking at the heroes of the time. He picks out his costume, and he goes, and he's gonna go break up a crime, and he gets there, and just Batman's beating the shit out of the guy. He's like, God damn it! And he just hangs up his costume and shuts the blinds, and is like, I'm never doing this again.
That was pretty good. I like that one. I liked the Fraction.
Oh, that was so good.
The Darsky one. So
Give me my birthday present.
Give me my birthday present. So yeah, so the crux of the story is every month of the last day of the month, every month, Joker would send Batman a birthday present. And sometimes it's terrifying, like it's never on his birthday, but would send him a birthday present. Like he would take time out of whatever bullshit he was doing to make sure he sent Batman a birthday present at the end of the month. And and sometimes it was horrifying, like some crazy hostage situation. Sometimes it was a birthday card, like drawn like a crayon drawing of the two of them, shit like that, whatever. But then one day, it's the end of the month, and Batman has not gotten his birthday present yet, and he's very upset about not having his birthday present.
And they evacuate Gotham because they're worried about what the Joker's planning.
Yeah, what horrible thing is going to happen at the very last possible minute, because this is, he's expecting it, he's kind of braced for it, but it's not coming. And so they evacuate the city, he's making all these doomsday plans, all this stuff, and the Joker just kind of wanders out in front of him, and he starts beating the shit out of the Joker, and Joker's like, you got to say it. and he's beating him up, and he's like, you got to say it. And Batman's like, where's my birthday present?
Oh.
And he's like, it's me! Don't you understand? It's me! I'm your present this time. It's pretty great. It's pretty good. I like that one a lot. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like specifically that team got to do a Batman story.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's fun. That was pretty good. I also, based on kind of what you were talking about last week, I picked up that Immortal Hulk 0 that they did.
That was cool.
I gotta say, I honestly thought that all that stuff with Banner's dad was a way later edition in retcon.
Yeah.
But apparently they hit on that shit like kind of way back in the day, like in the 80s? So I mean, it's been around, which again, still is, I guess, compared to Hulk, a pretty late edition, I suppose. But not like I thought it was. It was good.
I wish they would do more specials like that.
Yeah, kind of give
contextualized
really what it did,
stuff.
Exactly.
Like I love that.
Yeah, because that's exactly what it did. Is it gave this kind of big story they're doing now about Banner's dad and the lead and all that shit. Like it gave it context, and I was appreciating it anyway. But now I think I appreciate it any more because I know what it means again in that context.
Yeah.
So I thought it was pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. What else you got, Kelly?
I'm trying to remember what came out for comics last week. Nothing else comes to mind, but I'll direct all of you over to Hikaru Shida's Instagram. She posted a very good photo set.
Oh, you just retweeted that as well?
Yeah, and I sent you Nice and Lee. Check your Instagram DMs.
Okay. Can I pull up my Instagram DMs on desktop? Let's see.
Yeah. Well, then it's gonna get really horny, and it's gonna be like us trying to compliment your wife again.
Okay, so they are the same photos or very similar.
Yeah,
photos?
they're the same photos, but there's 2 other ones on Instagram.
Okay. Well,
she's great.
We're gonna
wish
have
her
to
nothing but the best success. She's great.
Yeah, I just saw that you had retweeted them on Twitter, and I appreciate them. So, yeah, good stuff.
And you got a kitty in there too.
She's great. Is it making? Yeah, there it is. Now it's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
What you got, Nice? You know what we're talking about?
After the show last week, I was looking for something just to kind of put on while I looked at my phone, and I put on Birds of Prey on HBO Max just to kind of have on. But boy, oh boy, did I get fucking sucked into it. And I tell you,
had you seen it before?
Oh yeah. We saw it when it came out, and I enjoyed it. But man, really, it sucked me in. Like I was just kind of passively watching it, and then I was like, no, I'm all in. Let's fucking do this
fun,
thing,
man.
It might be.
My brother loved that fucking Joker movie. He loved that Joker movie. And he gives me shit for not liking the Joker movie. And I'm like, well, because it's not really the Joker. That could be fucking anything. Like I said, I've been reading Joker comics for 30 years. That ain't it, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, so it's got to be the same old shit. That's what you fucking people like. You like the same old shit. And I'm like, nah, man, it's not that. It just needs to.
Well, but it's not like Joker is like this new revolutionary thing. It's just Taxi Driver and the fucking other Scorsese movie I can't think of.
King of Comedy.
Yeah, it's nothing. Thank you. It's nothing new.
And he's like, and he like if I was gonna get me or something, he's like Birds of Prey. I'm like, yeah. And he goes, well, there you go. I go, what do you mean there you go? They're all acting like those characters. Like they're doing shit that is in character with who they are in an environment that is, I don't know, like a comic book. Like that's a solid movie.
Yeah. I will go to my grave loving Man of Steel. I know it's a very divisive movie. But I honestly think Birds of Prey might be my favorite DCEU movie out of all of them. It's
a lot of fun.
It has the least problems. Like I don't even know if I could pinpoint a problem in Birds of Prey.
Yeah. Like not only do they not fight a giant ring of garbage in the sky at the end of it, like they do in all the DC movies, the climax with the big bad villain is such a throwaway afterthought joke. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Like it's great. You know, it's good.
So my only problem with Birds of Prey was that one Cassie was like clearly supposed to be Catwoman
because she was a pickpocket.
Yeah, because she was and it was just like, oh, we couldn't get Catwoman, so here's some other random character.
And Journey Smollett, who plays Black Canary, she is really nice to look at.
That's also true.
You guys left me hanging again. I need
Let's make this our new thing, guys.
I need to stop confessing things to y'all.
Yeah, but you ain't wrong. She got some nice hoops.
I did.
In 2 weeks, I was gonna be like, yeah. So you guys remember like when you were kids and your uncle diddled you, right? And it's just crickets. Like, oh no, I've done it again.
Last night I needed something to watch, and I pulled up Tubi. You guys talk about Tubi a whole bunch. So I went through
crazy.
I went through and added a bunch of shit to my Tubi list, and I watched like 3 or 4 episodes of Cops fighting crime in a future time.
There's shit. Tubi has shit that no one else has got.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like one thing that sucks is the commercials, and it's like the same commercials all the time. But like if they had a paid option, I'd put a couple bucks at that.
Commercials are fine. I don't care. It gives me a second to look at my phone or take a piss or whatever. And then I do need to shout out Kelly. Last week he talked about that Mountain Dew Voodoo, the new flavor. Yeah, that shit is straight up Skittles.
Oh yeah, it's Skittles.
I bought a 6-pack of bottles and brought them over to Jose's, and I drank 2 while I was there, and I thought my teeth were gonna fall out. That shit
Yeah.
is so weak.
Oh God,
It's fucking great.
But it is straight up Skittles, no doubt. And then the last thing I want to talk about is obviously this week's been a hard one because Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away. So, that creates all kinds of fucking problems that we didn't need, 2 months before an election.
It's kind of crazy that, our entire fucking infrastructure can be held up by one person.
Yeah,
almost like that's a real problem.
One frail 80-year-old woman. But I did want to talk about this fucking insanity right here that I saw on Twitter. I shared this with you guys, right?
Yes, you did.
Oh my God.
So it's one of those like whenever somebody dies, there's always those real hacky cartoons or photoshops of the dead person going up to heaven and meeting their friends in heaven.
Saw a lot of Chadwick Boseman's meeting Stan Lee, and I'm like, calm the fuck down, guys.
Right. And this one is
you were the best one, kid.
It's Ruth Bader Ginsburg heading up to the pearly gates, and let's take a look at who is meeting her up in heaven. Well, first of all,
please let's.
We got a huge Chadwick Boseman doing the Wakanda Forever salute in the middle, as if.
So for a second, you're like, okay, this is gonna be people that died this year, right?
Or
so that's what we're good for.
Or at the very least, like notable icons of or at least somewhat relatable to Ruth Bader Ginsburg for whatever reason. No, so we got a big giant Chadwick Boseman who is God now apparently, and then let's go through here.
Good for him.
Prince, all right. Bruce Lee, Count Dooku, Paul Walker, fucking Bob Ross, Michael Clark Duncan. Is this that DJ that killed himself?
Sure.
Yes, it is. Because I have a picture of that dude saved in my phone from a tweet where someone goes, "Oh man, I hope he's okay."
It's not. I know it's not Diplo. But
hang on,
it's something
I'll
like that.
find it.
All right, we got Stan Lee, obviously.
Rocket the confidence in I know it's not Diplo.
Yeah, that absolutely could be Diplo.
Because I'm pretty sure Diplo is still alive.
Why is Rocket Raccoon dead?
I maybe
the raccoon that was like they used as the model died.
Yeah.
Who is this guy holding up?
What? A specific raccoon?
Who's this guy holding up a Wii suitcase? Is that a Nintendo guy?
Wii. Oh, that's Satoru Iwata.
Okay.
He was big wig at Nintendo for a long time.
Did Vern Troyer die?
Oh, Vern Troyer died a long time ago. I don't know who this guy is with the beard. Muhammad Ali, Anthony Bourdain, some dog, some fucking dude.
That's Diplo.
This guy, you can't tell, but it's got the fucking watermark all over him. I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
See, that's odd because I would have been able to. You could have convinced me that was the person who made this actual like uncle.
Maybe. We got Snape, Princess Leia. Is that the Linux penguin?
That's the club. That's the club penguin.
And then
what
the fuck is this back here? Is this the Mars rover?
I think it is.
I think it is.
And then this
Mars
is my
rover died, I do believe.
This is my favorite 4 in a row right here. We got Harambe, Robin Williams, August Ames, Vern Troyer. And
and then Tupac.
Yeah.
August Ames, had I not learned about August Ames just as she died, what an inclusion she is. Then we got Mr. Rogers, David Bowie, who the fuck is that? Chester Bennington, Michael Jackson, XXXTentacion, fucking Elvis, George Michael, Burt Reynolds, Princess Di, that dude. Is that
dude?
Is that Diplo?
Oh shit, that boy.
Fucking Billy Mays, Kimbo Slice, and the Crocodile Hunter. Oh, and the grandpa from Pawn Stars. This has to be a joke, right? I would much rather believe this is a joke than someone actually put in the time and energy thinking that this was going to to help someone sleep at night.
I don't know what's worse, because that would imply that they put in the time and energy thinking that it was funny when it's objectively not.
No, it's pretty funny.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny if it's a joke.
It's shocking at first, bewildering, and then funny.
You keep it, and you do it every time someone dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the DJ is Avicii.
Oh.
Avicii.
And
Avicii.
thank you. And the thing that I have saved, it says breaking Avicii dies at 28, and then someone replies and goes, OMFG, hope he's okay.
Stephen Hawking, that's his fucking name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not going to say that.
No, that was the Mars rover.
Not putting that back. Putting that back inside. Not today,
No,
devil.
You're confusing him with the Mars rover.
And then
Not today, the devil.
this RBG, the way this is photoshopped out is something else. And they just picked the best picture of her too.
Just the top of her head gone.
All teeth.
What a nightmare world.
But you know what? That's something light to make us happy. You know, God bless people for their art. That's nice. You know, it's okay. It's good. Whew. God. You got anything, Mahoney?
No, all I've been watching is
You
True
can't
Blood.
follow that.
I cannot follow that. I've been watching a lot of True Blood. It's really great. It's got strong Riverdale vibes, and if you are in the market for a show and have access to it, highly recommended. I'm almost done. I think I have a season and a half left.
You're not fucking around.
I do not fuck around.
Zero in the chat says that he thinks the dog is Bud, as in Air Bud.
Oh, probably.
I don't know. Bud was a golden retriever. That looked
Wasn't that a golden
I
retriever?
couldn't tell you what kind of a dog is any dog.
You don't know if they're a CG dog or not.
That's very true.
Mahoney could
that
sit
was a golden retriever. So I take it that's not a golden retriever then?
Mahoney could sit down with the FBI and they could grill him and ask him all kinds of questions to see if he's a serial killer or not, and he would pass with flying colors until they asked him his opinion of dogs, and then they'd be like, I don't know, I think we should lock this guy up.
You know what, Mahoney? I got you.
Like what is a chocolate lab? Like,
it's a brown Labrador.
yeah, well, any brown dog might be a brown Labrador for all I know.
I bet you know what an English bulldog looks like.
I bet I don't. I know what a bulldog looks like, I think, but I don't know that I could pick out an English one unless it had an accent.
He says, he's like, it got me bone, isn't it?
When I find an awesome dog picture on Instagram and I go to send it to all my friends and I go down the list, I always skip Lee and Mahoney because I know it's not content that interests them.
It'll just be lost on us.
English bulldogs are just like, oi, oi, instead of wolf.
You got my bone there, butt, bruv.
I'm gonna be over here licking me balls. It's great. It's fucking great. All right, let's land this fucking bird, man. Tight show tonight. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so next week, get in your picks for your favorite cookies, top 6 cookies. I'm very excited about it, and we will talk about them and other nonsense next week at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, at youtube.com/panelsonpages. If you are a new listener, I know we got some new listeners out there. Let us hear from you, man. Join the Discord. Let us know what's going on. Talk to us.
Yeah, a dude on Twitter today who used to be on the Wizard message boards found us on Twitter and was like, hey, good to see that people are still alive out there. And Lee and I both separately, independently, and not knowing the other one did so, was like, hey, come to the Discord, bruh.
I mean, fucking why not, man?
Yeah,
you know, like, we got some refugees over here.
And
Absolutely,
hey,
I'm all about it.
Tell your Alexa and your Google Home to play the Panels on Pages podcast.
Yeah, I'd be like, join the Discord. And they'd be like, I don't understand. You're like, I said join the Discord. I don't think they can do that yet. That's in the next update. But yeah. Yeah, let us know what's out there, man. I'm excited to hear from you guys. I know there's a bunch more out there than there used to be, and that's exciting. But because we're on all them platforms worldwide. Worldwide, everywhere.
Mr. Worldwide,
even on your robots. All right, so come back next week. Head us up on all them Discord gimmicks, all that fun stuff, and we'll talk to you guys next week at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. For Jason Nyes, Kelly Harris, good buddy Mahoney, and Jose, wherever he is having a race. I'm the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. We'll talk to you guys next week. Night. Love you. Bye-bye.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Fucking Google something.
Holy shit.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
I didn't want to say it.
What are you, some kind of bitch? Whoa.
You fucking
Google ass bitch. Why you keep bugging us, YouTube?
You fucking Google ass bitch.
That's it. Show's over. We're done.
See you next Tuesday.